What's up, YouTube? How's it going, guys? Starting out the second Pro Brawl League test tournament. I'm excited to be back streaming with you guys. Streaming the second tournament. This is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to start off with Frost Equinox. Equinox versus Nova Esports. And we'll get started shortly, hopefully. Let's see, I gotta make sure I give these guys match link. Let's just add the captain in your chat. Sorry guys, 1 second. I didn't think to do this beforehand for some reason. Okay, I'll tell my admin to get draft things out. How's everyone doing? Sorry for the delay. Let's watch a match while we wait. Because better to do something than nothing, am I right? And why don't I look at... Oh, we got some donations coming in. Pack a loaf, given $3. What a beast. How is it going, guys? Live streams and player reviews. Can you join your 5 journeys? No, we're doing a stream of a Brawl Stars League right now, man. But we're waiting for it to start soon. It's just started, underway, so... Hey guys, let me know how the music is too. Is it too loud? Not loud enough? I'm on my mini account, so I don't have the same people to follow. Hey guys, if you want to go ahead and add my mini, maybe I'll have more games to watch. Right now, I think I have 10 people online, but some of them are people in the... Okay, let's see. Oh, I gotta log in. That makes sense. Let's see, music. Dude, another $2 from Pack of Love. Thank you, man. Very generous offer. Donation. Would they add a mode like this in-game, kind of like in Best of 3 where you can protect your band? Yeah, there's some other like MOBAs that have drafting and banning in-game. That would definitely be cool. Can't you even hear the music? Oh. Okay. Let me change that then. What about now? Let me know now. Now you can. I'm on my mini? Yeah, I'm on my mini. Okay. Go like this. Like this, now I have the maps up. Team roster. So Frost Equinox, we got Michael, Amazing Bob, Cell Super, Canadian, Ashley Wolf, Patrick Czar, Stephen Lowell, and Haiti Set. And they're facing off versus Cory, not me. Nova Esports Cory, Eric EX, Keenan, P. Robert, Ovistria, Sword, Ice Spike, and Czar. Those are both stacked teams. That should be a really good match. critical error. Let me try something different. Log in with Google. Let's go like this. For some reason, oh yeah, let me find a game. Why isn't? Here we go. I'll watch Patrick Part. Is he playing a league game right now? I guess there's no. That would be pretty fast, but he could be. No. Okay, cool. Now I'm logged in. Okay, so yeah, how's the music now? Whoa, $5 from Pack of Loaf! Dude, this guy, Pack, you are amazing, bro. I hope that this will help you out. Keep up the work. Can we be friends on Brawl Stars when it goes global? Yeah, man, dude, feel free to friend my mini right now if you want. Go right ahead. Expected Jake. Are you on my friends list, Jake? But I mean, sure. Oh, dude, look at Patchy, man. He's on this thrower against all these thrower teams. He's got no shot. That's not fair at all. He's just trying to survive. No chance. Dude, especially on this map. Patchy betrayed? I didn't see that. Oh, okay. Now I'm going to raise this up again. Patchy famous. No, it says my friends is full. I have no... Oh, can I only have 100 friends? Oh, I must be at the limit. I thought it was more than 100. Okay. I'm gonna remove the lowest one because they're probably the least active. There we go. There we go. The stream froze? What time is it in America? It's 6 p.m. How hard is it to push a box on 300 with randoms? I mean, it depends on what game mode you're doing. Oh, nice to see Nightbot working. Okay. I just had to check that. Now let's see. Let me look at the draft. I'm not sure if anything's going on with Frost. I probably should have taken a game. That wasn't people who brand new. Oops. Frost, please start drafting. Okay. Let's see if there's any other games I can watch that are just league games. Is this a league game? This might be. Or are they just practicing? I'm guessing they're just practicing because, yeah. Well, I don't want to reveal any strategies here on accident. That would be awkward. I think Jake was saying he was going to do something. You yelled at the bottom. Lower trophy requires for... Matt, are you in the league? I mean, 9K should be good for everyone, except for admin. What's up, Daniel? When is the other time that you will video? You want to know because you will donate $140. What? That's a lot of money, man. When are you gonna do? Wait, what video are you wondering? Someone said if you had that brawl over 600, you get specialist role. What is that, certain server? Oh, Nova server? I see, I see. Cory, let's check these prisoner picks with the numbers. What? What? What is this? Where is Frost? Are they on the draft? Nope. Frost, you have 5 min to join draft before DQ. I don't think this person is on. Sorry guys, this is not the start obviously intended. Let's watch Jake. Let's see what's going on here. I think he said he was doing some friendly battles with other top players. If this is what it looks like. Playing on Mushroom Cave. Guys, if you want to see like the rules and stuff, I don't know if... Okay, here's what I want to try something. If I go like commands. Does that work? No, it doesn't work. Nightbot, come on, man. So Nightbot has my auto stuff like coming in, but he doesn't have the other stuff. Bob Marr with the 800 mic. Insane. He played Mike really well last stream. Oh, Packalo, $5. Will you follow me on social media? Shoot, Ben. You donated a lot of money. For sure thing. I'll follow you on social media. Message me on social media. Look at that. These guys are also high trophies. Insane. Insane. Oh, did the draft start then? It did start. Okay, so hopefully the draft is starting soon, guys. Both of the teams are in the draft. Okay, so he wants me to add him. All right. I gotta do it from here, I guess. Send friend request. Oh, I have too many friends. Crap. Okay, I'm just gonna remove some really low people because I'm just gonna assume they're not active. Sorry guys, but maybe it'll take you a little bit to notice. Okay. There, now I can, Michael, you told me you tested this, man. That's if you want to be seen here. How are the bench trophies? Okay. Lowered. Oh, let's watch KC. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, look at that, dude. Joker just barely survived. Lose control, though. He's got to get pushed back. Jump Guy's my favorite one. But this time, guys, we're doing a bunch of different ones. It's going to consist of bounties. It consists of all the game modes, really, is what it is. All right, it's basically up to Jake right now for them to get back in this game. But he just took too much damage. I think their problem is they don't have a thrower. Like, they don't have, you sort of need that dynamite or Brawl League to get out of those spawn traps. I like the Pam comp much better. Okay. How am I doing? I'm doing well, Maganama. Thank you, man. Patchy Sandy. I'm your second favorite YouTuber. That sounds like an honor, I think. Thank you. Who's your first? Bob has 800 mic and you have 900 Mortis. Patchy. Dude, Patchy, I know you play Brawl Ball a lot. You're definitely a great Brawl Ball player. Thank you, Gio. Is that a compliment or insult? Is this a legit pin? No. Please only accept the I think he needs to be kicked. Why can't I kick people from this like profile view? I have to do like in here. It's very annoying. I'm only trying to have people who are on rosters. And he is not. No. Okay, I can accept some stuff here. Oh, look at this. 1,500 trophy crying man. Insane amount of trophies. Insane. Let's watch Apache. Still waiting for this draft to start. Oh, playing some Brawl Ball. Here we go. I think Apache's playing with randoms. Bold move. Maybe, I don't know what his trophies his Frank is at. Could be low trophies. He's getting some good supers. But, oh, there we go. His Colt finally got some damage in. Now, if only the Brock would give the ball to Apache. There we go. Now, Brock super. Well, he opened up a lot of walls. Let's see what trophies his whatever it's called, Frank. Yeah, 300 trophies. Makes sense for those randoms. Yes. Oh, alright, the draft has started. Here we go. What do I do? What do I do? This thing. Alright, so now I can look at this. Alright, so first off, Nova had the first pick, I believe. No. Frost had the first pick. Oh, wait. Well, first, guys, let's see what... So the first set is in Gem Grab. So that's important. So they're drafting for Gem Grab. Alright, so Frost had the first pick, and they picked Ricochet. One of the best brawlers in Gem Grab. Really hard to place Ricochet, so I think that's a good pick. Nova got 2 picks, right? So they picked Pam. And then Spike. Always a good combo, Pam and Spike. Now let's see. Now Frost has another 2 picks here. Oh no, they did one of their picks. They picked Nita. So now they're gonna want some sort of gem carrier. This is looking like pretty standard Gem Grab comps so far. So if are you guys confused about this scoreboard over here? So the way Pro Brawl League works is you have to win 2 out of 3 sets. You have to win at least 2. Each set is a best of 3. That's all it is. So currently, it's going to say 0-0 set-wise until a team wins a best of 3. So right now, this is the first game in the first set. So there's no score. Let's finish off this draft. What else was picked? Frost has 1 pick left. 15 seconds. Okay, let's make sure everything's going okay. Sorry guys, let's watch this while we're waiting. We're almost in drafting. If I haven't clicked that button where... Okay. So they picked Jesse as a gem carrier. Now Nova has to pick. So that's a really standard comp. So let's see what map it is. It's going to be on Mushroom Cave. So if I'm Nova, I'm probably picking... Wait. Frost didn't take a thrower on Mushroom Cave? Bold move. I like the bold picks though. Poco did really well last time in drafting. So if I'm... Nova's probably drafting a thrower. Yeah, Dynamite. So they pick Dynamite. I like Dynamite more. That makes sense too, because they draft Spike, get the little more damage, right? All right, so now we're gonna wait. We're gonna see, and we're gonna wait for one of their guys to get in a match. I'm gonna see if it's Cory or who. Who would you expect it? My guess is Cory, or like Amazing Bob I know is in Michael. We'll see who's playing. My guess is they start soon though. Ah, yeah, they gotta make a game room, of course. Of course. Oops, technical difficulties. Alright, well, while they're doing that, let's watch this. I think this is probably a league match at this point. Nope, there's a bot, so not a league match. Just practicing. A lot of people practicing. We'll watch Jake while we're waiting. Again, just practicing. Alright, we'll get this eventually, guys. I know the match is about to start. They're just making a game room, so... Oh, I keep doing this. What about Crying Man? Oh, here we go. Here's an actual match. Top players. What an interesting team comp. There's like no gem carrier on Red's team. Okay, guys, I'm gonna try and have... Okay. I'm gonna try and have Frost be the blue team the whole time. But at the least, guys, if we see Cory in a match, then we'll know that the game is starting. So it's about to start. I passed Cory anyways. There he is, but he has 17. But I think we're gonna watch Frost side, because I feel like it makes sense to have Frost be the blue team. I feel like that's sort of their color, don't you think? So... Bob, add a league admin. I'm trying to not handle all of the admin duties right now. So we do have more admins on staff for this tournament than the last one. So it should be better. Michael from their side or Cell. Not this. Okay. So I will spectate Michael. There's Michael. Alright, so we'll spectate Michael, guys. Guys, any of the Pro Bowl League players who are having difficulties, just message a league admin. Don't message me, I'm not gonna have the free time probably. Unless it's a match that I'm watching. All the matches are a little slow right now. Can I see you, Duncan? I can see you. Don't worry, man. What's up, Ali? Looks like SOW's having some issues. What's up, Dumplings? What a great name. I love dumplings. You guys have a favorite international food? I just had some Thai food today. My one of favorite Thai food, I had drunken noodles. I love drunken noodles. I love spicy stuff in general. Would you rather lose 2 fingers on both hands or lose 1 foot? Wow, 2 fingers. Do I get to choose what fingers? Like, if I lose my pinky, so I'll be like this, and then do I go like, alright, here, I'll be like this. Then I can still like grip stuff. I think I'd rather have that than lose it. I don't know, but I mean, they have like decent prosthetics these days. Maybe I just lose a foot, get the prosthetic, but there's not really great prosthetics for fingers. So maybe I just go with that and trust in technology, especially since I'm young. It'll get better as I get older. I'll lose a foot. I'll lose a foot. Official answer. Final answer. Need any fillers? No fillers. Just need people to start their matches. Basically. Well, this is why we do test tournaments. Because it never goes according to plan, right? Dumpling is in SOAW. What's up, FaZe? You've watched every video? Wow, dude, that is dedication. One of my OP fans, then. Let's go. Android? I wish. I don't think it's going anytime soon. Yes. I'm ready. Here we go. Alright, so we're watching from Frost's perspective. Facing out versus Nova Esports, the first game in this match of Pro Brawl League. It is a tournament in this case. Look at this damage coming in. Ricochet on Spike. Was able to get the kill with the pressure from Jesse. Ricochet pushed Spike into a really bad position, but now, not a great position for Ricochet either. Can he take advantage of the kill? Looks like he wasn't able to, so now Nova back in a 3-on-2. This is where they want to be. They did die once or twice here, but they're really not in a bad position. Cell Super putting in that turret, but it's going to go down quickly from this Dynamite, probably. Yep. Oh, keeping it alive with Jesse's star power. Actually, this turret, not that bad. Not that bad. P. Robert almost dead from a Ricochet Super. A 2-2 game, but most of the gems on Nova's side. No clear advantage to either team. A lot of deaths back and forth. Spike with a clutch kill. Who's going to pick up those gems for Frost? They got Nita has their gems. Not ideal. Still a lot of time left in the game. Nita has 5 gems, not the situation you want. So we're going to have to see if Nita's going to be able to get these gems back to their gem carrier. And a 3-on-2 coming in now, and a lot of damage. Almost a team wipe for Nova. They're going to maybe get 10 gems here, 9 gems. Only need 1 more to get the countdown. We're going to need Ricochet on Frost's side to really stop them from getting these final gems. A lot of damage coming out. Both teams have supers, though. Frost can definitely still have time to come back in this game. There comes 10 gems. They need to get this kill on Cory, but I think he's too far away. It's up to Michael, basically. He needs a really crazy super, and I'm not sure he's going to have the chance. Oh, he did get half the damage. Nita can maybe get a little more, but I don't think so. Nova's going to win this first game of the best of 3. All right, so first game goes to Nova. All right, star player for Cory. I think Cory deserved it. He was the only one who didn't die on Nova's side. Now, one thing we saw there is that Dynamite just played. He stayed his ground. This Spike did die a couple times, but ended up not being too important. He got a couple kills. He did some damage. He died a lot, but P. Robert, the Dynamite, was able to put a lot of pressure out. All right, while we're waiting for this next draft, guys, let's watch a different game. Maybe. Yes, we're just going to watch another game while we're waiting. And of course, the drafts are now reset. We now do a new draft. Now, guys, one thing I'm thinking for the regular season is I make the draft timer shorter. Now, let me know what you think. I'm thinking right now, Be awkward if... I don't know what I'm saying. But anyways, second draft should start soon. Yep. Second draft started. Okay, cool. So let's see what map it is. So we're still gem grab, right? So first game was Mushroom Cave. Second game is gonna be Hard Rock Mine. If there is a third game, it's gonna go to Deep Hollows. Did I finish my thought, what I was saying about draft timer? I was saying in draft timer, right now it's a 60-second timer. You have 60 seconds to pick your brawler for the draft. What I'm saying for the league, I want to cut that down, make these matches a little bit faster. I think we're going to do a 50-second timer, or make it 10 seconds faster, something like that. Anyway, so this map for this draft is Hard Rock Mine. We already have some picks in. Nova had the first pick, and on Hard Rock Mine, they decided to pick Ricochet as their first brawler. I can't disagree with that pick. I think Ricochet is just a really good brawler for gem grab, and you really can't replace him. So, and now Frost did two picks. They picked Pam and Spike. I think those are both solid. I mean, this is... Oh, oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. This is essentially how the last draft went, but opposite. Last time we saw... I believe. Yeah, last time we saw, I think Nova picked Pam and Spike, and Frost picked Ricochet as their first pick. Now we're seeing a Poco pick. Poco finally seeing some action. We saw last Pro Brawl League tournament that Poco had a lot of success. So now Nova gets one more pick to finish off this round. Guys, I'm pretty sure what we're watching right now is Nova Esports versus Grays, I believe. This is a different Pro Brawl League match. I'm not going to commentate this one, but I do think it was a fun one to show. Nova with 10 seconds left on the clock for that draft. Ooh. Look at that slightly missing root by Mattias. Look at this 8-8 game. This is so close. Well, that was a clutch Super Blood Dynamic, but still not able to get control. That Poco heal keeping them in the game. Yeah, here we go. Look at this. 8 gems. Oh. Dude, Poco's had really good success, so this is what we're seeing. I have really liked the Poco picks. They've all done well. Our Nova for the last pick chose Dynamite on Hard Rock Mine. I guess I might have done like Anita, but here we go. We see the Dynamite lost in that one game. Obviously not the same game. Okay, let's put this back up. Pretty positive this guy's not in the league. Alright, let's see what the last pick is. Tara. Okay. I'm surprised there's no Nita pick. I really like Nita right now. I think Nita's the best aggro brawler in gem grab right now. There's Michael. So we'll spectate Michael. Their match should start pretty soon. What? You can't watch? You can listen? You gotta finish your work first? No worries, man. That's understandable. Monganeo doing work as my mod. Thank you, my man. Why is it always the same map? It's not. There's a set order for the maps for each game. If you guys want to see the map order, you can join the Discord for Pro Brawl League, and it's in the announcements. So you can see what the map is going to be for every single game. And it's all planned out ahead of time. I used a random number generator to pick the maps. And I've liked doing that so far. I think it's a better way to do it. Here we go. Match started. So again, Frost is the blue team. Nova is the red team. I bet it had that waiting because that was probably the delay. Alright, so we're seeing Spike on Tar on the right. So Tar versus Dynamite over here, and then Spike versus Ricochet. It's gonna be a really hard battle for the Spike the whole game. Ricochet just wins so many matchups on this map, and here we're seeing Tar didn't lose versus the Dynamite, but took a lot of damage. I mean, Dynamite took some damage too, though, and here we see Tar healed up. Oh, Ricochet super got some of it back, probably got about a third to a half of it back, somewhere in between there. And it's being really hard for this Ricochet to get a lot of damage right now. It's just, I think that Ricochet pick has been, honestly, the biggest key. And here you see P. Roberts just going to come and probably kill this turret right away. Yep. Hard to place. You don't really want to place a lot of turrets too often when you have a man down, when they have a man advantage on you, because it is really hard to get back into it. So Spike did die there, but he wasn't able to get the kill. So now we're back into a 2-on-2. This is more what you want if you're Frost. You want to be able to get back in this game here. You really need Tar to get her super, and you need a clutch kill on that Poco. You got to catch Poco without the heal and have that Tar super. Frost is just taking a lot of damage right now and not dishing a lot out. This range from Nova has been really hard to deal with. Only needs one more gem, Nova does, to win this first set. There's that 10th gem. Here comes a Tar super probably. Okay. Oh, not quite able to get the kill because of that Poco heal. Exactly right. Basically, as a Tar, you want to wait for that Poco to not have her heal. Obviously, there was no choice for Frost there. That was a rough game for Frost. I think that was just matchup-wise, it was really hard to deal with that Ricochet. I think they tried to rotate, but they had already sort of established control. Had gotten a couple supers. So this first best of 3 is gonna go to Nova. So Nova has won the first set. So now we're switching game modes, guys. So now they play Bounty. So a new team is going to play, and while we're waiting, why don't we watch a match? Right? So now this next best of 3 is going to be in Bounty. We got Nova Esports versus Frost Equinox. Now Nova has 3 teams, and Raze has 3 teams. This is just a practice match. This is not a real match that we're watching right now. Because Team Liquid merged just sort of threw the whole league teams in disarray. Come the regular season, Nova and Raze will only have 2 teams, not 3. I don't want to have the whole league be just them. What's PBL Start S? You can check in the description. It's a Brawl Stars League for the best bands to face off. Essentially, you can find a link to the rules in the description. Unfortunately, my Nightbot commands are not working. I have commands that like show the rules and all this stuff, but obviously I can't do anything about that. Okay, I don't think we're having too many problems in the other matches so far. Let's find another game inspector. We're gonna watch Crime Man. I don't think Crime Man is in a Pro Brawl League match. I think this is just practice. There's what we're seeing. Ooh, almost dead. And a super coming in from Crime Man. All their gems just dropped. But honestly, coming in for the kill. Crime Man's gonna finish it off. Nita not able to do it. There you go. Cool, so the draft is starting. They're in Bounty, and the map, let's look at the map. The map is Terracotta Square. So I'm gonna be interested to see, I'm really excited to see the drafting in the different game modes. So we saw the drafting in Gem Grab last stream, last Wednesday. That was the first test tournament. If you guys didn't see it, Raze won the first tournament. They had both teams in the finals. I thought it was a lot of fun to see. I think you guys did too. Let's see. I don't think I've ever spectated this person. Interesting name. So whoever wins this tournament wins $15 as a team. Oh, look at this showdown thrower teaming, man. This is just a state of showdown at the top. Look at this. Only, oh, there's that one bull. It's like if you're not a thrower, no one will team with you. You basically have no choice but to be a thrower. And then the bigger team typically wins. I mean, how would you guys fix this? I don't know if you can. You gotta maybe just... I think you just have to change the maps. You guys cannot trust Cory. He lies to us about Brawl Stars coming on Android in Go Lab. Oh, I'm a liar. I don't know what I lied about. Cory, how long is the stream? Until it's done. So last time it took 3 hours. This time it didn't start super fast. So, I don't know. Alright guys, the draft has started, so I will update that. But in the meantime, let's get a match to watch. Okay, so Rays got the first pick. Right, so remember guys, we're playing on Bounty and Terracotta Square. They got the first pick, and they drafted Ricochet. Ricochet's had great success the first pick, but this is Bounty now. So Nova got the next two picked, and they picked some OT Bounty brawlers, and they picked Brock, and they picked Piper. Probably, I mean, Piper I think is definitely the #1 pick a lot of times. But Terracotta Square, we never know. So we see Frost has their last two picks. Right, so it doesn't matter what order they drafted, but the first one they picked was Dynamite. Now if I'm them, I don't know if I want a Colt, because right now range is going to be a problem for Frost. They got Brock and Piper, and Colt is going to struggle versus both of those. Unless those walls get really opened up and Colt can use a little bit of a speed advantage to really keep it going. We'll see what they do. That's what they did. They drafted Colt. I don't think they had much choice. But I'm not sure who Nova would draft as their last brawler here. Would you go with like Crow? Potentially. You could do a tank. It is Terracotta Square. There's all those side bushes. But I probably wouldn't do a tank seeing as Frost has Ricochet and Colt. So they're going to be able to check their grass, check the bushes pretty well. Maybe I would do a Crow or a Spike, potentially. I'm not quite sure. They have 30 seconds to figure it out. Rip Pillar. I didn't see what happened. Ooh, look at this. Not quite. Good defense from Pika. Ooh, 5 seconds for Nova to draft. Ooh, they got it in with 2 seconds left, and they picked Crow. There we go. All right, so that's the draft. Now they got to make a game room, get together. So just looking at this draft, I think anything can happen. But I think the Brock and the Piper pick is going to prove essential. Now it is Bounty though. I mean, you could have a game where it's 5 kills to 3 kills. And, you know, it is what it is. Alright, so let's see who I got expected this time. Let's watch Eric. I'm pretty sure this is a league match while we're waiting for Frost to make the game room and all that. Yep. No. They're practicing as their bots. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Everyone must be practicing. Well, they're making the game room, so it should start pretty shortly. We'll watch Pillar again. I think he's playing some Showdown. Golab is Persian for some flavored water. What? You can't create a team. No, in Season 2, anyone can create a team. Well, probably anyone. I might do like some sort of trophy limit just to like make the... At the moment, there's no requirements. We'll see how many teams sign up. I don't know. Like, I don't want to have a 100-man qualifier. We might have like the trophy limit be like 5,000 or something, or 6,000. I don't know. But I have no idea. Will you be picking items in PBL anytime soon? Yeah, so we'll see. This will be our last final test probably. Let's make sure we don't miss this match. Is this the match? Could be. Or they're practicing. No, this is something else. Okay, so it's probably like maybe Ash the Wolf. Honestly, I think those people we were spectating are supposed to be playing in this new game room, but I'm not sure. We will see. But I don't know. We'll watch for the meantime. An idea to fix Showdown is each elimination we do, we earn 1 trophy. Also, each kill. So it encourages players to kill and not team. That would be interesting. You would have to like adjust the trophy loss game. But maybe if you adjusted it with that in mind. I mean, I guess one way of looking at it is there will be 9 more trophies available in a match. So you have to lower the trophy amounts by 9 across the board in some way. I guess you could just lower it by like 1 for each position. That would be an interesting way to do it. Like, can Cory tell us about Brawl Stars coming on June 15th? But when will Brawl Stars come to Android and global? Like when? Well, I just did a video on this like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, and I do talk about this. And basically I said it's not coming for at least a couple months. And after that I have no idea. You think 7K is reasonable? No offense to those below that, but you probably wouldn't qualify anyways. That's probably true. Alright. Let's see if this is going. I honestly think the people who are spectating are supposed to be in match. I'm not 100% sure though. Accept. Done. Between 7K and 8K seems pretty chill for minimum. Or do you think Frank needs a buff? It's weird because he's such an interesting brawler. I feel like, well, I just feel like he's so hard to balance. I like want to buff him. He just makes such flashy plays. I think he needs some sort of buff. I think what would be an interesting buff for Frank is to make his move speed a lot more, and then I don't know what I'm saying. Make his move speed faster. Instead of like making his attack faster, because then his attack still takes a long time. But, so like you can still escape essentially, and you can still dodge in the moment where he's attacking. It just sort of creates, I feel like it'll make more skill if you're adding that. I guess you guys are practicing. I don't know. And I don't see Cory playing anything. So I guess for now, we'll just watch a different game. I don't know. I wonder if this is a match? No, this is just practice probably. I don't know why this match isn't going. Look at that reflection. I guess it's not a reflection, it's just a bounce. The skill cap makes him OP already if you're good. Yeah, but Frank is just like, he has no game mode where he's really that good in. I look so serious right now. I tend to look pretty serious. Ooh. They're trying to clutch it up. Ball is still in the game for him. I think get the super, get the kill. Oh, got him. I don't think that guy's in a... Alright, here we go. Finally starting. About time. Is it this one? I don't think so. Maybe I'll just follow Cory, but... I think Amazing Bob is, Here we go! Finally! Alright, so we got Frost on bottom. We got Nova on top. Second set. Spike on... Or sorry, Ricochet versus Piper. Colt versus Brock. This is going to be really hard for Colt. He's just got to dodge, be sneaky. But with Crow lighting him up. And everyone's just going to stay out of Dynamite's range right now, it looks like. Maybe if I'm Frost, maybe I'll try and push for the middle. That way Dynamite has a better chance of being useful. You can still get Ricochet bounces. You're using those walls to try and make that range advantage that Nova has right now to be less important. So now it's 1-0 because Nova got that first star. Oh, and there's the first kill coming in for Nova. Brock, a little 2v1 from Frost's side, and it turned into a kill for Nova. I think just a little too much bunching up gave Brock a lot of value. Brock in Colt's range right now, but supering it got one hit. A little bit of value, not a ton. And now some walls broken up. Colt's going to be able to use these walls a little bit better. Try and get a little bit further up the map. But then we see another kill for Nova. On the Ricochet, and that Colt is really low. He's going to get pushed back. Brock's going to take this right side probably. I don't know if Kate's going to decide to heal or just try and keep him back. He's in a tough spot here. No real place to go except very far back. I'm going to guess this Crow might jump in and get one of these kills here. No, he's going to play a little passive. They do have a 4-star lead, so they don't need to be that aggressive. Do have a Crow jump. I would not be surprised for that Crow to jump in sometime soon. Here comes a Brock super. Probably a Crow jump too. No. Oh, a jump away from Eric. Nova with another kill right now. 8-2 though. Easily Frost can still come back. 40 seconds left. Here comes a little bit of damage. Oh, on Frost side, here comes a Colt super. This Colt is taking advantage of these walls pretty well, getting some damage in on this Brock. A couple different chances here, but not able to finish them off. He just ended up getting double teamed a couple times, took too much damage. He might be able to get a kill here on the Brock, but here comes a good jump by the Crow. Also, but he couldn't. Oh, 168 health. He hit 6 stars. That would have been very key. But instead, Nova cleans it up. 14-2. 8 seconds left. 7 seconds left. 7 stars on the Crow. And I think that is going to be game. Not able to finish off. I think that Piper and Brock draft was really key for Nova to just dominate that matchup. So while we're waiting, we'll watch this game. And let me update the scoreboard, of course. So Nova wins the first game in the best of 3, and they won the first set. So if Nova wins this next game, Nova just has to win one more game out of these next 2, and they will advance to the next round. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to see. So their draft will start. Well, let's see what the map is. So it's still Bounty, guys. It's going to be Temple Ruins. So the old classic Mortis Double Thrower strat used to be key here. No longer. But let's see what happens. We got the first pick coming in from Nova, and they're going to draft Brock. I think it's a solid pick. Brock. Always, I'd probably always have Brock in my top 3 on almost any bounty map. And Frost, learning from their past draft, is now doing the first pick as Piper. Making sure they got at least one of those OP brawlers in bounty. If I'm Frost, I'm going to draft Ricochet, and that's exactly what they did. I think this is a great draft for Frost so far. On Temple Ruins, Ricochet, really strong at holding down this side. Whatever team has Ricochet, I think has a decent advantage. We'll see. Nova gets these next 2 picks, so maybe they can get 2 other really good brawlers and make it hard for Frost to have a good 3rd brawler. If I'm Nova, I might pick a thrower like a Dynamite or a Spike. I might get a Crow as well. We'll see, though. They need someone who can win on a side versus Ricochet. Right now, Brock, he can get in a stalemate. You can have Brock versus Piper. That's a definite, not easy matchup, but passable matchup. We'll see. They got 10 seconds left to finish off their first pick. A lot of these picks going down to the wire for Nova, and they picked Bo. Interesting. Some people do really like Bo in Bounty. I mean, obviously, in general, Bounty, he can be pretty good. I tend to pick him on really grassy maps. It is Temple Ruins, so there's grasses along all the sides, but not a ton of grass. I mean, depending on what Frost picks, there's not really going to be anyone that's going to be hiding in the grass that much. At least you're not going to have a Piper Ricochet hiding in the grass. So let's see what these last pick was, though. Nova again going down to the last second. Oh, there's bots. I won't watch this. Not worth. Picked Colt. Okay. So no throwers or anything like that. They got a long-range team. We'll watch this. I think these guys are playing Bounty. Or sorry, Brawl Ball. They're warming up for Brawl Ball. And then one more pick coming in from Frost. And then we'll get started. Is this a... No, this is just a warm-up, I think. And they picked Crow. Okay, I kind of like that. I don't think that's bad at all. I don't know, Crow's gonna have a hard time matching up versus any of these brawlers on Nova's side. But if I was Frost, there wasn't any great picks, probably. Yeah, there really probably wasn't. I mean, maybe Dynamite. Try and use those walls. But they're probably going to get rid of those walls pretty fast. They have 3 brawlers. All of their supers get rid of walls. Brock, Bo, Colt, all will get rid of walls. So it wasn't going to happen. So probably Crow was a better pick. I don't know if there was really any great third pick they could have done. It would have been really niche or something. Okay, here we go. I think this is it. Yes, it is. All right, here we go. We got, again, Frost on bottom. Frost needs to win this game if they want to stay in it. We're seeing the middle Piper shots, and this Colt is just aiming in on the Piper. He's knowing it's going to be really hard for him to get damage on this Ricochet. He has that angle on him. But he was able to push him back a little bit. Ash not healing up, choosing instead to keep up the pressure. And he's finding it hard to get the right angle here on this Colt. Meanwhile, on the other side, we got Brock on Crow. Not a great matchup for Crow, but he's still alive. He can probably keep dodging here, get a little more jumps. He might be able to actually get this kill on Brock and get 1 or 2 more hits, build up his super. And we just saw a super come in from the Colt, who missed a little bit. And it looks like, I guess this Crow not quite able to have his super quite yet. Almost dead, but able to stay alive. And probably not going to die right here. Maybe can get a little damage here. Can get another. Not able to get a super. He must be pretty close, though. Only 1-0. It's anyone's game right now. Whoever can get these first couple kills. We're seeing Amazing Bob getting 1 hit on the bow, but he's going to come right back. Both teams playing pretty safe here. Once they take a little damage, they're all coming back and healing up. Let's see if this Ricochet can really take advantage of this matchup here. He was able to push him back. Now he's going to have this wall. This is a really key moment here. We finally see the Ricochet take over a side. And let's see if they can finish any kills off. Nova has all their members low. And everyone's coming in, able to deal damage. Can we get a super here from the Ricochet? A missed super from the Brock on Noah's side. I'm really looking for this Ricochet to start taking over. He's playing it safe. I can't necessarily fault him for that. Let's see if this Crow can maybe get a jump kill either. He's taking a lot of damage in the process. He's just going to fall back. I don't blame him. He might actually die here. No. Okay, was able to miss those shots. You can see these bow mines. Fortunate. Hopefully that's not an advantage to any other team. Still 1-0. 30 seconds left and no kills. Now, to be honest, this is why I didn't want bounty, so maybe we might have to re-vote on this. How do you guys feel about watching some bounty with no kills, 20 seconds left? If this ends in a 1-0 game, I'm going to be salty. I don't think it will, though. I think they're going to have to make a push here. And you know what? We haven't seen one super from this Ricochet the whole match, and he's not going to get to use it. And he had that super for at least a minute 30. And that's going to be it. Nova's going to move on. Not quite the firepower game we were probably hoping for. Keenan with a star player. I think he got the 1 clutch kill. I'm not sure who got the 2nd kill. So Nova moves on. And let's watch this while we're waiting. And let's find another game to watch. Another set to watch. So Nova moves. Oops, that's going to be a 2. And I will update the challenge. Oh, look, it's Manganeo. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Where's challenge? Here's challenge. Start. That would be key. Okay, so why just do this to me? Alright, well that's not very important to do. Let's see if any other games are done. I don't think so. I think everyone else is still playing. But I'm not sure. Let's look at the draft links and see how close they are. Oh, so this one's... Okay. Looks like in the lower game, looks like at least two Nova teams advanced. Is what it's looking like. Dude, challenge is trying to not load for me. Why? I don't know. Log. Okay, here we go. I believe... Actually, I don't know. I don't know. We're not seeing any scores reported, and apparently challenge doesn't like me. Maybe I have to like undo ad blocker? I guarantee that's what it is. Challenge loves their ads. I don't know. Whatever. Let's just watch a game. We'll just keep watching Lester Mo. Was that last game in Check Out? This could actually be... Is this SOAW versus Rays? I think this actually might be. It could be SOAW versus Rays. Now that I think about it. Because I think the last game they played was in Check Out Square. Alright, they had a fast draft. Let's go. Well, Lance... Nova Empire won. Yeah, Nova Empire beat Ray's Squeakers. So we got Nova Empire versus Nova Esports in the semifinals. And right now we have Rays versus SOAW. I'm not sure which Rays team it is. Come on, challenge. Dude, why does challenge... Does anyone have problems with challenge? $10 used to go outside, not anymore. True. Oh. Challenge, you suck. I don't know. I just won't update it in challenge, I guess. Okay, so here's what I'll do. Let's look at this bracket. So, right now we're watching Ray's Champs versus SOAW. I'm not sure who won Nova United versus Ray's Hot Boys. Let's see who's on that team. Actually, we can just look at the match board. Oh, it started auto picking. They might have had to redo theirs. I think. Not sure. Let's click on this. Let's watch a game.
Ooh, Elite crushing those bots.
Look at this teaming. What are you supposed to do? The throwers are together. Everyone else is just last man standing. Guys, you like this music? It's different music than before. Spike trying to counteract, but no chance. Alright, well, what we will do is we might just start the semifinals. And we'll watch Nova Empire versus Nova Esports. But I think they're waiting. I'm not sure. Alright, I'm just going to watch a game. I don't think there's anything I can do to make these other matches go faster. There's just one quarterfinal match left, and the other semifinal match is starting now. So we'll just watch some games, guys. We'll just chill. And their match is about to start drafting, so I'll just set this up too. This is gonna be awkward. This is gonna be. So this is Nova versus Nova. Nova, M. Nova. Okay. So, and this is gonna be Nova Empire. I mean, guys, there's 3 Nova teams, 3 race teams. Okay, so the first set is going to be in Brawl Ball. All right, so we do get to see some Brawl Ball. I'm excited to see some Brawl Ball. It's about time, I feel like. Look at this Mortis. But Mortis versus Nidatar, not very easy. Oh. Throw it away. Oh, but he can almost get the kill. It's up to the Nita. I don't think he can do it. Not versus a Colt. I know, how is it that he's still alive? We should play Minecraft for a living? I mean, that'd be a rough living. You know? You're fluent in Chinese? We got a lot of people speaking other languages in chat. I don't know any other languages. I took French for like 5 years, and I suck at French. In high school, I took French. I blame my teacher. Looks like all 3 Nova teams won. And wait, let me look at the announcements or something, the brackets. Why do I not just have the bracket up? I do have the bracket up. Now, who won SOAW versus Rays though? I'm not sure. I don't know if that game is over. Okay, so have they done the draft? They have started their draft. All right, cool. So Nova Empire. Now, guys, we're playing Brawl Ball, remember? So Nova's Empire's first pick was Colt. Colt can be so important in Brawl Ball. And then Nova Esports got 2 picks. They first started off with Tara. Got a good. Tara is probably my top 3 for Brawl Ball players, brawlers as well. And then they picked Mortis. If you have a good Mortis, and let's be real, all these teams have good Mortises, then it can be a very good pick. Nova Empire picked Nita. Nita's been used a lot more in Brawl Ball ever since some of those long-range nerfs. You saw Colt and Ricochet and Crow get nerfed, so you're starting to see a little bit more of a medium-range meta, which, I mean, Nita didn't get any buffs, but Nita had a lot of health before, so it was always pretty good. Oh, I did my order wrong. But anyways, Nova Esports with their last pick chose Spike. Now let's see what map it is. Is this Brawl Ball? It's gonna be Backyard Bull. Okay. Backyard Bull. And one more pick. So the last pick they chose, 20 seconds left. I think we want to cut down to this timer. I think next time we'll do 50 seconds. Okay. So they're making game rooms. And the last pick was Jesse. Getting some Jesse action in Brawl Ball. We see Nova Empire with the Spawners team comp. I kind of like it though, because who's going to take out that Jesse turret? It's going to have to be the Spike pretty much. So if you can keep that Spike busy, play it on the opposite side of the Spike, that Jesse turret might stay up a long time and be able to deal a lot of damage. So I'm going to try and follow the same Nova team. So I think I'm going to follow... You know, I'll follow Nova Empire because that's what it was last time. Last time we were watching Nova Esports as red. So let's keep Nova Esports red because that's what we followed last time. I'm still not sure who won SOAW versus the other one, but I think that game started really slow. So we will see, we will see. Starting soon, watch Keenan. Well, Keenan's on the team I don't want to watch, but it looks like they've started. I'm gonna follow Mega. Okay, here we go, guys. So Nova Empire is going to be in blue this whole time. Nova Esports is going to be in red. Mortis did get the ball. Oh, damage didn't come from the Colt. This Colt's going to be key. He doesn't have a super yet, but he did get a good damage. Maybe he can hit this Mortis, get his super. It's going to be really hard for Nova Empire to get any sort of push until they get some of these walls down, probably. We're seeing Mortis coming in. He might be able to score here. He might have enough health to be able to just push through this Nita. He's taking his time with it, though. He really doesn't want to. I'm kind of surprised he didn't go in there. I think he was maybe afraid he was going to steal the ball if he passed it. And he's not going to be able to make a push in now. Not with a man down. It's a 2-on-3 right now, and he's just being cornered really hard. Nova Esports is in red again. Nova Empire in blue. We're getting some supers coming in. Pretty good super from the Colt. Got a super right back. But didn't get any kills. Oh, here we go. I think Keenan can get it. That's going to be a goal. Was able to sneak past the defenses. That Tar super just pushed them away and cleared a path for that Mortis. Look, it's actually starting up right again. A good super from Lance again. But he needs to get some walls down. They can't make any sort of push until they get these walls down. Here we go. He's going to have a super right here. Able to get a bunch of those walls down. Here comes a pretty good turret from the Jesse. It's going to be hard for that to get taken down unless they get some team kills here. But that ball is in the corner. Can they get this out? They might be able to get this out. A pass to the Jesse. Can the Jesse score? Oh, didn't get the kill. Didn't get it in. Maybe if it had one shot the spike right before, but again, the ball's in the corner. They're going to keep this corner for 50 seconds? They might. There's a lot of pressure coming up from Nova Empire, so they might just keep it there. But here comes another kill for Nova, but I think P-Rob's going to be able to do a defensive super here. Oh, he was, but Keenan's going to have to corner that again. He's invincible, so it's going to be really hard for Nova Empire to push this. Just that corner strategy, really strong defensively in Brawl Ball. So that one team be able to get that first kill, but Nova Empire doing much more damage, but there's not much they can do. Can they maybe get it here? They might be able to get it. A pass from the Nita to the Colt. Here we go. Oh, the clutch stop by Keenan. Not able to finish it off. Nova Empire. And Nova Esports is going to get this first game in the first set. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I didn't speak too soon. All right, good. So first set, Nova Esports. So these drafts are going to reset. Now the next, you're going to get to see all the Brawl Ball maps if it goes to 3 games. So the next set, no, the next map is going to be Triple Dribble. Of course, this whole set is Brawl Ball. So let's see. I think we need... Oh no, he already did. Alright, this draft started. Let's go. So first pick goes to Nova Empire. And it is Triple Dribble, so thrower is really, really strong here. So that's what they did. First pick, drafted a thrower. And let's get these other brawlers off the board because they are not here. Not yet any wins. So they drafted a thrower, they drafted Barley with the first pick. So now Nova Esports gets 2 picks. They're probably not going to draft a thrower until their last pick. Because, well, presumably, I mean, you don't need to draft a thrower anymore because, well, I'm assuming that they're not going to do a double thrower strat, that Nova Empire is not going to do a double thrower, but they could. I don't know. Let's find a game to watch. Oh, wait, those are like almost over. We'll go to this one. And we're seeing Nita. Seeing a good support brawler being picked. We did see Nita do a lot of work last game, but that corner strategy was key. Mortis was probably the key player. So I wonder if Nova Esports is going to draft for Mortis again. Now, this isn't the best Mortis map, but you can make it work. You can still make Mortis work, I would say. So we'll see. Sandy got voted number 5 in the game. In your server? Number 4, you didn't count my vote. Oh, so the other picks were still waiting. Duncan, the world's gonna end? What is this, man? Oh, it says disconnected. we got some technical difficulties. But it didn't auto draft either. I don't know. We'll see, guys. Okay, now it worked. So I don't know what happened there, but they were able to get their pick in, thankfully. So they picked Spike as their second pick. Spike really good triple dribble. So that's going to be their thrower. So now, for Nova Empire, who do you pick? You got to pick, well, you get 2 picks, right? Are you going to go like a Shelly or a Tara? Shelly, not that bad. In triple dribble, this is a decent Shelly match. You can get a lot of walls down. You could go with a tank here, even a Bull and El Primo. I don't know. We'll see. 20 seconds left. Look at all this damage. This is going to be hard to defend this Bull. And a Ricochet Super. That was a lot of damage. We see a Colt picked. Okay. If you're able to get some walls down, Colt can be really, really good. Most of what they're going for. And then a Tara. I like it. I do think you tend to see more control picks. Mid-range brawlers that can control the pace of the game, deal a lot more overall damage, as opposed to making huge pushes. I feel like we see more of those type of brawlers in competitive Brawl Ball than the cheese comps, like Triple Tank. I think it'd be really funny if someone drafted Triple Tank. So with their last pick, they picked Dynamite. Nova Esports did. So they did go double thrower. It is triple dribble. So we will see. And they're in their match. Nice quick start. Oh, I didn't miss much. A little bit of damage coming out here. We're going to see Nita using these walls really well. Barley's trying to keep Nita off his teammates, but we did get a kill coming from Spike on the Tar as well. And here comes Lance taking down those walls again. Again, Nova Empire in blue. Nova Esports in red. Nova Esports won the last match. We might see a Barley super soon. He's really trying to use it, but he's waiting for the enemies to group up in a good pattern so we can push them back where he wants. So he pushed them back out of the middle. Didn't get a lot of damage, got a little bit. A good super by the Spike, catching 2 Nova Empire members and pushed them out of position. And here comes a push from Nova Esports, just with a lot of health right now, but can they break through is the question. Seen another super here from the Spike. It's going to be hard to get in this goal. Here comes a lot of damage from Nova Empire, able to defend that well. And no walls taken out by Nova Esports. Could see a Dynamic super here, only 81 health, though he probably wants to heal up while he waits for his third teammate to come back up. And a super coming in from Tara, not able to shoot while I had the ball, but able to get 1 kill at least. Another super by Lance, getting a little bit more walls done, not a ton of damage. We're starting to see this map clear up a little bit. Some of these middle walls taken out. Hardly any of the back ones. We did see a little bit random. 1 wall taken out on both of the middle sides. Getting a lot of kills, but that is the thing with these control comps where your highest health character is Anita. You don't have any characters who could jump or dash. So you really got to get really big pushes. You got to take a lot of walls down. You got to take those middle walls down especially. So here we are, we're seeing, again, P. Robert getting damaged, but not taking walls down. I think this might make it a little hard for them, especially with this ball being in the corner, but this could be their chance, depending on where someone spawns. Can he get the kill? Oh, nope. There you go, Nova Esports, 30 seconds left. Great kills. That's exactly what they focused on They didn't get the walls, but they didn't need to because they got the kills. They got 3 or 4 kills within 10 seconds, and that might win them the game here. Lance is trying to make something happen, but unable to. And Nova Esports gonna win the first set, so they won the Brawl Ball set. I think this next set is in Gem Grab. Okay. Oh, oops, I updated this wrong, but it's actually right now. Okay. There you go, folks. P. Robert again with the star player. Actually, I think last time it was Keenan. Keenan had the star player. So it looks like Rays beat SOAW. Rays Hot Boys beat SOAW. So it's going to be Rays versus Nova in the bottom side of the bracket. So the other semifinals is about to start as well. All right, good stuff, good stuff. Now I think we just need... Good, they canceled the ban. Oh. Well, they banned El Primo. Well, let's find a game to watch. We've been steadily watching Pillar, Trophy Push, and Showdown. Basically, we're just watching a bunch of Barley and Dynamax. Anyways, the draft has started. Nova Esports had the first pick, and then disconnected. Cory's having some problems. But they did pick Ricochet. And now, it is Gem Grab, guys. Remember, it's Gem Grab. So... we see Nova Empire drafting Pam as their first pick. Look at this Frank just trying to stay alive. Might actually get second here. This is where sometimes having all this high elixir and showdown can be to your detriment because everyone sees you as a threat, so they team against you. Except Eli. Eli's going to team with whoever is going to get him second place. He's like, yeah, nice job, Dynamite Man. Anyways, I think there's some more picks coming in. Spike was drafted by Nova Empire. We're getting a classic Pam Spike combo. This is a classic draft we've seen a couple times. Ricochet is the first pick and then followed up by Pam and Spike. Let's see what map it is to Crystal Cavern. Alright, so a bit more long range than some of the other ones we've seen so far. We might see a Penny or Jesse drafted here as a gem carrier from Nova Esports. That would be my guess. See if there's any games we can spectate. There is. Hoping out for spots. It is not. Good. And they picked Jesse and Tar. Okay, I like that pick. I like those picks. I would say this is a pretty decent Tar map. Able to use her range sword advantage. People do group up on this map in the middle a lot. In the middle, not so much on the sides. You don't see much grouping up on the sides. And Nova Empire is going to pick Nita. That's a fair pick. One of the better aggro brawlers in the game. Unable to pick Ricochet. Makes sense. I think that balances her team comp out. Alright, here we go, here we go. Let's is... Oh, we don't have anything to watch because they're making the room. Right, so they're going to join the room and then we better watch them, guys. Props is coming to Switch and Despacito 2 by NASA. Confirmed! What are the skulls? What do you mean? What are these skulls? This is Showdown. On the ground? Oh, that's just decorations. It really doesn't mean anything. I think they're just like PMing for the room since they're all Nova. Duncan and Sandy Cheeks having a battle of words. The skulls are Mortis and Frank's star power. Oh, those skulls. Yes. Yeah. I see. My bad. I don't understand what you were saying. I think Mega's just like practicing. I could be wrong. Oh yeah, because he's not Cory Nab. Oh, I wonder who it is. Wonder who's watching. Here we go. I think this is it. I think I'm watching the wrong team though. Okay guys, I'm sorry I messed up. I'm gonna be really quick. I'm gonna go to the other side. We're not gonna miss anything. Okay, now we're watching Nova Empire. I clicked on the wrong team. Already seeing the turret coming out from the Jesse, and the first kill goes to Nova Esports. Wow, might have the first 3 kills here. This is looking really bad for Nova Empire. They're gonna have to regroup. They're gonna need some supers here coming in, but this is not easy super position. They really need to get rid of this turret. They don't have a thrower, so it's up to their spike. This is a really, I like the team comp better for Nova Esports, honestly. Ricochet, Jesse, really well together. Oh, a great super by Eric. Get 2 kills there. He did die in the process, but definitely worth it. It's going to be very, very hard for Nova Empire to come back in this game with 8 gems on Nova Esports side. They need to get a kill on this Ricochet, and then they can get in on the middle. But with their spike now dead, he had a super, but that's pretty much over. It's up to Pam, and Pam's not going to be able to do it. So, really well controlled. Able to get the first 3 kills. They got a team wipe at the beginning, which was key. And Nova Empire did not have a thrower, so they couldn't get that Jesse turret down. And that just, honestly, that kept control on Nova Esports side. And I think that was the reason they won. If they had maybe a dynamite instead of a spike, I think they could have had a better chance. That turret would have gone down really fast. Jesse would have been not as good of a pick. They might have not picked Jesse. Maybe they would have picked Penny in that case. You never know. But Eric X, he had star play. He deserved it. He hit some really good kills. Got his super back a couple different times. Eric playing really well, honestly, right now. I think he's up to number 4 in the world. Dude, look at that. PBL best band. We got the top 4 players in the world in PBL. You got the top players facing off versus each other right now. You got some other ones. Look at this. And some people left. Some of the people were playing earlier. 26 people, 30,000 trophies. Alright, anyways, let's get the second draft. Let's see what map it is, too. It is still Gem Grab, of course. So Nova Esports just needs one more win to move on to the finals. Looking for redemption from last tournament. And the next map is going to be your classic Hard Rock Mine. So first pick, I believe, goes to Nova Empire. And they picked Pain. So picking a gem carrier first. Not necessarily a bad choice, especially on Hard Rock Mine, where there's not many great gem carriers. So because Nova Esports doesn't need to pick a gem carrier anymore because they don't need to worry about their gem carrier being taken, they're going to take the best support brawlers, and they took Ricochet, and I think Ricochet is the best support brawler. But for their second pick, they chose Tar, and I bet you it's because of Eric. Eric did really well as Tar last game. So maybe he's just hoping to continue that success. He's feeling good as Tar. That's my guess. Normally I wouldn't pick Tar here. I don't think Tar is a bad pick at all. But I like Need a little bit more. I like Spike a little bit more too. Both of them are just better at spawn trapping. Tar is pretty hit or miss. Relies on your teammates to have a good start. If your teammates have a bad start and you're a Tar, you're not going to start well either because you can't get your super essentially because you start getting 2v1'd. So 10 seconds left for Nova Empire to make their pick. And they chose Brock. They're going to keep their range on these guys. And Are they going to pick Spike, or are they going to pick a thrower, or are they going to pick Nita as their last pick? I think JPK was here earlier. But I don't know. And they did pick Spike. So now Nova Esports is going to pick their gem carrier. It's probably going to be a Jessie. It could be a Penny, but I bet it's a Jessie. Or a Crow. I don't think I would pick Crow, though, since you're facing a Pan. I'd probably just go Poco, honestly. I think Poco's probably the underrated pick here. I would probably go Poco. I think Poco's seen some really good success on Hard Rock Mine. We've seen a lot of teams win with Poco in Pro Brawl League on Hard Rock Mine. So I think that's what I would do. How do you enter Pro Brawl League? You can enter in Season 2. Season 1 starts in the 28th of June. Big Nab, I know that's you. Let's see what their last pick was. Poco. Right, that's kind of what I thought. I think that makes sense. Alright, let's make sure we don't miss this. Here we go. Watching Mega side. So Nova Empire is going to be in blue. That is Nova Empire, but it's the wrong Nova Empire. So let's go to Portal. Sorry, guys. Missing the first 5 seconds. There we go. Oh, so we got Eric in the bush. That's a problem. You don't want any aggro in the bush. Good super, but Brock missing both of those shots. Tara's going to stay alive. Oh, was able to get the kill on the Poco. So not all is lost. And Eric did die, so control goes to Nova Empire, even though Nova Esports has one more gem. They're in a 3-on-2 right now, but Ricochet doing work. Ricochet is just so good in gem grab, especially on Hard Rock Mine. And wow, Nova Empire is in trouble. All of their players just died. They need some really good supers to get back into this game, but you see the Tarwin super. That's going to make it really hard. He's going to try and get a kill and make them not get anything happen. Almost got a kill on Ice Spike with 100 health left. 8 gems, 9 gems for Nova Esports. They need to make, Nova Empire has to make something happen here. If they don't get this win, they are out of the tournament. And they can't let any more gems happen here. Here comes a super in from Ice Spike. Ice Spike did go down in the process. Here comes Shadow. Can he get this kill on Tara as well? It's up to Portal. 9 gems, 10 gems for Nova Esports. I don't think there's much chance. Prodigy does have a super, so he can potentially get this, but I think Ricochet was the MVP of this match. He just won a lot of these matchups. Ricochet first pick, I think, is the best first pick on a lot of maps. Just so key. Whoever has Ricochet just almost always wins that side. As long as you're prepared with Ricochet, you know the angles, you know that first shot, you're going to get damage, and you're going to get them out of position. And that's exactly what happened. We saw Brock get pushed back, and then we also saw Tara get that wall. If you're an aggro character, if you can get that wall, you can heal up, and then once you're in the bush, you're in close range, where you do best against someone who has less health than you, and you're just going to outdamage them. You're going to get your super. That's also what happened on both sides. They won both sides of that matchup, and they had a clear victory in that match. Now, Nova Empire did have some chances, but it was a lot tougher for them. So, in the finals, we will go to the other semifinals match, guys. I'm not sure if we're going to update the scoreboard, but, because I'm not sure exactly the status of it. We'll see how far along it is, and that's going to be Rays Hot Boys versus Nova United. Okay, so I think Rays won the first set in that one, and let's look at the draft. Let's see, any matches to watch in the meantime? I think so. So we're just gonna switch to this game because why not? So right now it's Rays Here we go. We'll just go like this. Raise. And then this is gonna be Nova. And the score is in Ray's favor. They won the first set in Brawl Ball. And Rays. Their name is the Rays Hot Boys. I'm not gonna judge. I let them have their name. At least for now. Watch KC. Glad we got some top players to spectate now. Ooh. Alright, let's see. Okay, so I can watch the draft now. So their draft is in the second set. Their first set just ended, so we just missed it. So they're gonna start their second set soon. Oh. Not Ray's Hot Boys. Ray's Hot Boys was a different team. This is Ray's Champs. My bad. Oh, I can't type. I can do this, guys. Oh, the Primo walked it in. What's he gonna do? Right. Alright, so guys, so whoever wins this, if Rays wins the next two games, it'll be Rays versus Nova. This will be a highly anticipated finals, I would think. Or it could be Nova versus Nova. Last time we had Rays versus Rays. Oh, now these are some good players as well. This might be a friendly battle because it looks like Nova versus Nova, but it could be Nova Elite.
My guess is they're practicing. They all have different brawlers. Well, I don't want to reveal any strategies. I hope I wasn't.
Oh, not battling anymore. Cicada, perhaps? Oh, that's who we were just watching. Just kidding. I don't know. Alright, well the draft is starting now. And what are they? They're playing in... They just played in Brawl Ball. That was the first set. And now they're playing in Gem Grab. You're not Big Nav? Well, you're someone in Nova then. Let's watch these guys. Okay, first pick comes in and it is Ricochet. We've seen a lot of success with Ricochet as the first pick. Oh no, it was Rays who drafted Ricochet. Now Nova has two picks, and the first map is Crystal Cavern. I would say Ricochet not as important on Crystal Cavern as he is on like Hard Rock Mine, but he's still really good. So we see Spike picked by Nova, a bit of a counter pick. I wonder if we're gonna see a gem carry here for their second pick, or if they're gonna go with their last support brawler. You could go with a Jessie here. A Jessie can be really good Or you could go with like a Dynamite. There's a lot of different options, honestly, in Crystal Cavern. A lot works, I feel like. They went with a gem carrier. They went with Jesse. And now Raze has 2 picks. They're gonna pick their gem carrier. They're gonna pick whatever their last support brawler is. Probably a thrower, maybe a Dynamite or a Barley. That's my guess. Patrick trying to be sneaky, but they knew he was there. Look at this Shelly just destroying Frank. That's gonna be a goal. Frank just does not deal with other people well. So they picked Pam. Okay. Pam gem carrier. I do like Pam. Pam was definitely one of the best gem carriers in general. And they're gonna pick their last brawler, and it's gonna be Nita, so no thrower. But Nita is really strong right now, in general. So we'll see. I don't think that's a bad pick at all. Well, let's watch Sound Shifter. Oh, Showdown? Yep. Oh, Lex Jr. I don't think that's Lex's mini account though. And Tara picked as the last one. Now they're gonna make a game room. Presumably. Yep. So we'll wait for them to make a game room, and then we'll start watching that. Just waiting for matches is not fun to watch. Sorry, man. Trying to speed it up, but I do appreciate the feedback. We will try to have the matches, the banning be a faster process next time. I feel like these guys are going to be underplaying for Nova. I'm not sure if this is the right Nova team or not. Yeah, I don't know. Should we spectate Bob Marley's team? Raze's team? That's my guess. We'll spectate Raze. So Raze will be in blue, I guess. I suppose. Who's winning in the league, Victor asked? It's which Nova team was it? We have a Nova in the finals, and then we have Nova United versus Raze in the semifinals right now to determine who's the last team in the finals. So we'll see. Raze won the last test tournament. They had both teams in the finals. So we will see. Still waiting for these guys to start up. They're probably thinking their last minute strategies. Well, let's look at the drafts. We got Spike, Jesse, and Tara versus Ricochet, Pam, and Nita. We see Nova's comp. Here we go. Match started. And actually, we're going to spectate Nova. I think that's better because Raze is more of a red team anyways. So this is their color. So here we go. We got Nita left side versus Spike. That's a great matchup for Spike. And Tara versus Ricochet. That's a great matchup for Ricochet. So both sides probably want to switch, but maybe not. We're going to see who does well here. Probably Nita's going to die here. No. Carmen wasn't able to finish him off. Got a lot of damage. Got his super. But again, just needs one more hit here. You might be able to super the Pam. He probably wants to use his super here so he doesn't waste it. There you go. Now he does get a super, gets a kill on the Nita. But we did see Ricochet do really well against this Tar. Tar's just trying to build that super up. It's a really hard matchup for the Tar. In most cases, able to get a kill here versus Ricochet. Not gonna worth getting the gem, doesn't want to venture out too far. Just gonna heal up, get a couple chip shots in, build up that super, but just take a lot of damage from that Ricochet. Now it's gonna be pushed back in a good kill by Lester Mo on Danny the Jesse. And again, Krangman is forced to pick up the gems, not what you want really. Krangman's just trying to keep position here, make sure this Nita doesn't get too close to the wall here. This Jesse has been taking a lot of damage from both sides. Pushing up, did able to get the super, but again, still hasn't healed up in at 88 health for at least 10 seconds here. Still waiting on a Tar super. I do think Tar had one super, but I missed it. Oh, a really good super by Yump. Just completely destroyed that Tar and has his super back. And then again, another good super and able to kill off Krangman, who had 5 gems. Lester Mo trying to come over there and take some of the gems, able to put pressure on it. At least need one more gem here by Raze, and a super coming in from Tar, able to pull in Raze, but only 1,000 health. Not able to finish off up to Danny or Krangman. Can Krangman finish off Belly? 9 gems here, actually. Wasn't quite able to stop. And a super here by Raze. And that's probably going to give them that first game. 9 seconds left, still a little bit of time, but not a lot of damage potential here. Had to get that Ricochet, only low health one, and wasn't able to do so. This first game is going to go to Raze in the second set. So anything could happen. I don't want to call anything too early, but it is looking like that Nova versus Raze final we probably all were hoping for. Well, actually, I bet you Nova probably wanted a Nova versus Nova final. And Raze probably wanted a Raze versus Raze final, yeah. But us viewers, right? Alright, well, the second draft will start soon. The next map is Mushroom Cave. No, Hard Rock Mine. Who's winning league? Well, Victor, it's currently just a test tournament. So we're just testing 2 different formats. The first format was testing only gem grab in every single game. This format is testing a varied game mode in every single set. So one set might be gem grab, one set might be brawl ball, the next one would be bounty, and then heist. It'll vary randomly. So we're testing to see basically which form we want to do. Whether we want to keep it to gem grab, which is, in my opinion, the most competitive for esports game mode, or just have it more go to what Brawl Stars is good at, which is having a lot of different game modes. Mangane says, Cory, I won my set, but other people lost, so SOAW is eliminated. Sorry to hear that, man, but hey, it sounds like you played well at least. What you gonna do? It's gonna practice as a team. Maybe get your team together, start practicing some more. Get ready for next time. Got 2 weeks. Alright, so first pick is in, goes to Nova, and they're gonna pick Ricochet. Ricochet has done really well. You saw Raze draft Ricochet first pick last time, and Ricochet had a lot of key kills. Just so hard to deal with Ricochet. Honestly, the only way you can really deal with Ricochet is if you have a thrower and the Ricochet is not using, like, Ricochet's in the thrower's range. So like Temple Ruins, you can do that sometimes. That's probably the best example for it. Otherwise, it's honestly kind of hard. Crystal Cavern, you can, to a degree, you can make it to where if you have like a Dynamite on a Ricochet, you can have it to where the Dynamite is really not going to be hit. And the Ricochet's not going to be hit either, but you're not going to have the Dynamite be killed at least. Or you're going to have one of them walking into the other person's shots. So it's sort of like an even matchup that way. So we got some more picks, and we see Raze going with 2 support brawlers. They're going with Spike and Nita. So they're picking the best support brawlers not named Ricochet. And so now we're going to see Nova's going to draft their gem carrier, right? They're going to pick Pam, and they're going to pick their last support brawler. Are they going to go with Tara? Or are they going to go with a brawler that's a little more damage, longer range? Like a thrower? Could see Dynamite. Maybe you want a Dynamite to deal with the Nita. I probably wouldn't do... I would do Tara. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have done Barley. So they did pick Tara. I would have done Barley just because Barley versus Nita... It's not a bad matchup, but it's not a very good one just because Barley doesn't deal enough damage that Nita's just going to be able to keep healing up. So Raze has one last pick. And they picked Jessie. Honestly, I don't think Jessie's a bad pick, but I think I would have gone with Poco. We saw Poco have some really good success in Hard Rock Mine. So we will see. I think Poco would work well with their comp too. But a good Jessie can be really strong, and there's no thrower on Nova's side. So if they're able to get that Jessie turret behind a wall in a spawn trap position, it could be really hard to deal with. So look for that. We will see. And this game should start any moment. And again, I guess we will try to spectate Nova. So if Nova loses this game, Raze will move on to the finals. What does SOEW stand for, though? It's a really good question. What's up, Bobby Miller? How you doing, man? You smell reverse psychology? Here we go. No. That is the wrong Nova team. This is the team I want to be watching, I think. Maybe they're just not playing yet. Those are all Nova guys, but... yeah, that is not the match. Those are 3 Nova players. Alright, still waiting for it then. I think we can watch Crying Man. Crying Man is on Nova's side. Where's the Japanese music when you need it, right? What's up, Ace? How you doing, man? Here we go. Crying Man is in. Alright, Nova versus Raze. We're having Nova versus Raze in the semis. We could have Nova versus Raze in the finals as well. So we got Raze in red. Here we go. We see good positioning from this Spike, trying to keep that damage up, but he did take a lot of damage in the process. I do like his positioning right now, and some good Jessie shots keeping these guys from healing. But we are able to see a kill from Nova. 2 kills from Nova on Raze, able to win both of their sides. Danny took a lot of damage, but got his super, so it doesn't really matter. And now we see Ricochet has his super. It's going to be really hard for Spike. As we say, Ricochet, I feel like, is the key here. He took too much damage. Ricochet did die. That's going to be really key for Raze. This is their opportunity to get back in the game. We do see Crying Man has his super, and here comes that turret. That's going to be a little hard for Nova to deal with. And there goes a Spike super as well. A good Spike super. Can they finish Felly off? Felly was really close to death here, and Yump is as well. All these guys on Raze are getting really low health, but not able to die, and this turret is still up. And as I said, that turret behind a wall in a spawn trap position has been key. This is a really big opportunity for Raze. They got right back into this game. Nova got the first 5 gems. Raze got the next 5 and the 6 and the 7. We need to see Nova. If Nova wants to come back in this game, they got to heal up, get a super or 2, and get a kill on one of their sides. Maybe get a double team. Danny's going to come here. Danny's going to die. I didn't like the positioning here, but here comes Crying Man. Can he get the super and get a kill and keep this game in check? Here comes Lester Mo getting these last gems, but died in the process. that Nita died as well. Cryman keeping them in the game. Cryman and Leopard, good teamwork by both of them. 8 gems here. Leopard going up too high. He's going to die, and he's going to lose 2 gems, and that might lose them the game. It's going to be up to Cryman to keep them from winning this. Here he comes. He is in decent position, but if they can get a kill here, they can actually stop Countdown and get that 10th gem and catch up. But they need to kill one of these guys. Cryman being really passive, building up his super and not able to do it. And it looks like Raze is going to move on to the finals. We're going to see 2 top teams. Both of these teams have the top players. Really well played. Lester Mo is star player. So we're going to see Nova Esports versus Raze Champs. What is probably arguably the 2 top teams from both organizations moving on to the finals. If you're looking at trophies anyways. If you're looking at trophies. Alright, so let's see. This is going to be... I'm just going to go like this. Doesn't quite fit. Alright guys, I'm excited to watch this. Here comes the finals. And then we can get these drafts out of here. So the first, you saw Nova practicing earlier, the first set is going to be in Heist. We finally get to see some Heist action. Heist, I'm really excited to see drafting. Are we going to see, like, tanks have had a really integral role. I had some players asking me, hey, Cory, can you ban Daryl from being drafted? I don't think that's necessary. I don't think the team who has Daryl is going to auto-win or anything like that. Maybe there's a small advantage, but I don't think it's going to be that much. There's still, I mean, let's say you pick Daryl first pick, you're going to have the other team pick Colt, and then you can have the other team pick, I don't know, Shelly? Whatever you want. It's going to depend on the map for sure. So we will see. But let's get this draft started right away. Look at Axel waiting. Get some top players on both teams here. I think the show is going to do a score. Oh, nice by the Ricochet. Look at this. All these team guys are dead. There you go. Able to finish it off. That was a good goal, too. Let's watch KC. Is this going to be... It's like these guys are practicing for the finals. These are players on both teams, but they're like, Nova's on red and blue, Raze is on red and blue. I don't know what they're doing. Look at this game. This game is so close. Ooh. Ooh. 4%, 7%, 5 seconds left, 4 seconds left, 4%, 2%, and that's game. Dang. Is this draft starting yet? Not yet. Close. Now it'll start. So it is Heist. I don't know what I just watched. I don't even know. You guys, all right, here, vote. Type in chat. Who do you think is going to win? Is it going to be Nova Esports or is it going to be Raze Champs? Who's going to win the whole thing, the finals? We got Raze versus Nova. We'll watch Patchy Pirate. All right, here we go. We see Daryl as the first pick in Heist. Coming in from Nova. Nova had the first pick. Raze is going to get the next two. Now, let's see what Heist map it is. It's GG Corral. Okay, so I think this is a pretty balanced one. You don't see double tank here like you do in Kaboom Canyon, for instance. So, let's see. Let's see what we get. If I'm Raze, I'm going to pick my support brawlers, and I'm going to leave. I'm assuming they're going to pick Bull. I'm going to leave Bull for last. There's no point in picking Bull right now, right? So that's what they're doing, I think. They picked Dynamite as their first pick, and my guess is they'll pick Colt. Colt as their second pick. That's my guess. I don't know. That's what they did. They picked Colt. So we'll see. What do you think is better, drafting Dynamite, Colt, or getting Daryl? But I do kind of feel like if you have that one pick, first pick, you have to do Daryl. Because if you don't, like if you get Colt, then the other team gets like Daryl and Dynamite. I don't know. Not easy. So they went ahead and drafted Barley Crow. I like that. Barley Crow. So this is a good comp, but they can't break any walls. That comp has no ability to break walls. A lot of offense and jumping, and Crow and Barley are great control. And Bull, of course, is drafted by Raze. So which team comp do you like better for GG Corral? I'm honestly not entirely sure. I like Nova's, but I like Raze's too. I mean, they're both legit team comps. So let's wait. It's probably going to be at least a minute. So let's actually watch this. So I know they got to get in the game room. It always takes some time. Bob Lurkin with the Nova Strong. Oh, thank you, Ace. Let's make sure we're not missing this match, guys. We don't want to miss any of the finals, right? Ash is OP, no question. A lot of Novas in chat. Even Bob with the Nova. Despotic saying Raze. Hey, Raze won the last one. I think it's anyone's game. But I can tell we got Nova in chat. Right, when there are more than just two bands at the top. Here we go, guys. Here we go. First match of the finals. Nova Esports versus Raze Esports. Now, I found a lot of key things here is you just need to get your tank to build up their super. In the meantime, your tank's not really going to be able to do that much. You're sort of waiting for your support brawlers to build up their supers or get a kill. So that's what's trying to happen here, but Dynamite's doing really well to stay out of Crow's range in that, using that wall. So now you see Sword coming in, trying to get Felly to shoot him instead of the Crow. So the Crow has a little more maneuverability. Here comes P. Robert pushing out of his corner. We're now getting Thrower on Thrower, we're getting Crow on Colt. I do think Blue, as in Nova, built up their supers a little bit more, but until we see a Crow jump or a Daryl roll, there's not going to be a lot of offense. So here's Daryl building up his super a little bit. Bob Marley's probably going to have a super really soon, but he did just die, and there goes a Daryl super and then a Barley super to answer. But is the Brawl League super going to get a kill? It does end up killing the Dynamite. And again, we see Daryl building up his super really slowly. I mean, I think Daryl, he doesn't have that much of a super, but he has it more of it than the Bull does. But really what the Bull is probably doing is just waiting for that Daryl to super. I mean, these guys can't break walls. So the only way Daryl's going to get in is through those long corridors on the right or left. Here, P. Robert barely staying alive versus Colt barely staying alive. Oh, 300, 400 health, taking 1 or 2 shots at a time. Nova has definitely done more damage. Here it comes. They finally get a little bit of damage on the safe. And Eric's still alive somehow and might even be able to kill Bob Marley. He's still staying alive in the spawn. He's just causing a lot of trouble. And now you finally see Daryl has a super, the first super of the game, by a tank. So right now, honestly, just trying to keep getting kills. Here comes another Barley super. Is Sword going to go in there on the safe? He's definitely trying to apply a lot of pressure. Right now, this is Nova's game to lose. We really need... Their Bull does have his super. Here it comes. So we're going to see a push here by Raze. Still a little bit of time. If you can get 3... Oh, that Crow able to completely defend it. Needed some help. That Crow needed some... Or the Bull needed some help to be able to push forward. Didn't have it. And Nova's going to win the first game. We did see the Daryl team win, but I really don't think Daryl had any part of winning that game. I really just feel like it was Crow and Barley who completely controlled that game. Daryl didn't... He never supered the safe even. So... I don't know if Daryl was the decider at all. So first game in the best of 3 goes to Nova. So next game, still Heist, but a different map. So once I get these draft out of the way, and that is not what I meant to do. This is what I meant to do. We will see what the map is. Safe Zone. Okay, I like Safe Zone. This will be an interesting, it'll probably be a really, really similar draft. Let's see if Daryl is the first pick again. I think that's going to be interesting for me to see, is to be the evolution of Heist drafting. All these guys are most experienced with gem grab drafting because that was the first format, was all gem grabs. So they're pretty experienced with that. Bounty drafting is pretty easy, I feel like. Brawl Ball definitely a little more difficult. You have to do pretty map dependent. But I do feel like Heist can require the most thought. And here we go. This is, again, we're seeing Daryl drafted first. This time, it was Raze who got that Daryl draft. So it is Safe Zone. I do think Daryl's a little bit better on Safe Zone than a GG Crowd. Just, you don't necessarily need stuff to be broken as much. He has a little bit more freedom. There's not that one. It's a little bit easier start for him. And now we're going to see 2 picks out of Nova. Okay, so actually, I'm going to be right back while this draft is going on, while I have a chance. Alright, here we go. Make sure we don't miss this match. I see the draft finished. Alright, we're back in time. So draft finished. Oh, updated it right away. We saw Crow picked and then Colts. I just think Crow Colts is a really good draft. And then the Rays followed that up. Here we go, they're in match with Barley Brock. I actually like that pick for safe zone especially. I think you see Brock, that's a great safe zone pick. And then Dynamite was the last pick for Nova. Okay, here we go. First kill goes to Rays. Seeing that long range of Brock, already a problem for Nova. And this thrower-on-thrower battle is going to Rays pretty clearly right now. A good super coming in. There's going to be some damage by this Daryl. Daryl, a big factor right now, but no tank out of Nova here. And wow, this safe is down to 20, 15, 7, 6% health already. We got an uphill battle here. A little bit of damage by Nova. This game is all Rays right now. They had a really strong first push. Nova needs to just get a bunch of kills in a row, get a lot of damage. Here they go, getting some damage on the super, but both of these supers by Colt have only half connected, basically. You saw each time it was about 6% damage to the safe. Could definitely be more. I really feel like the Barley pick over the Dynamic pick has been instrumental, but you saw Dynamic being picked last. I mean, you know. I think Rays counterpicked pretty well with Brock against Colt. And Brock matches it pretty well versus Colt and versus a Crow. Here comes a Crow jump on the safe. But can we get a finish off over here on either side? We saw a little bit of damage by Crow, not a lot. Bob not able to push up. I don't think he actually might be able to hit the safe from there. Only 20 health by Eric. 45 seconds left. Nova pretty much has to completely destroy the safe. And they also, if Daryl gets his super, Rays wins. I mean, that's just how it is. If Daryl gets his super, Rays wins. So Sword has to play some defense here. He can't let them get too close, but this is going to be game. One hit, two hit. There you go. Tied it up. Rays won the next one. Daryl is star player, but I don't actually know if we saw any Daryl supers. We must have seen a Daryl super if he got the star player. I mean, he did a lot of damage to the safe in that first run by himself. You saw him do one circle round, go to the safe, deal damage, and then he circled around. He survived like 1,000 health, and then he went back around for another run and did more damage. That's probably why I got star player. Looks like the music ran out. Indeed, so we will just restart it. There we go. So this last map is Kaboom Canyon. The last heist map. And Nova has the first pick. Let's see if they go with Daryl here. I honestly think the tank pick, not as important in this map, because you're going to end up, like, if I'm Rays, I don't know. I might pick Bull Shelly here. I mean, double shotgunner is a really common strategy. Let me put in the Daryl pick for Nova. I'm really interested to see how Rays drafts this, because double shotgunner very common on some. I mean, you see in normal matchmaking, you see people run Daryl, Bull, and Shelly. Like, that's a common comp. A lot of times, the most common comp on this map is Daryl and Bull together, and then you either have Shelly, you either have Crow, or you have Colt. Those are pretty much the comp. So we might see a thrower here. I think it'll be pretty interesting. So first pick from Rays was Bull. I think that's a good idea. Make it so it's harder for Nova to go double tank. Now, are you going to go a Shelly as more defense here? Or are you going to go with Colt? Because you know Colt's going to be a viable pick. If you don't pick Colt, the other team's going to pick Colt. So that's what Rays did. They picked Colt. So, if I'm Nova, I'm probably going with Shelly for one. That way, Shelly's going to be really good defense on that Bull if that Bull ever charges in. And then I'm probably picking some sort of long-range brawler to counteract the Colt. Maybe a Crow, not really gonna... Crow doesn't really counter Colt that much, but he's good in Heist in general. Kind of long range. You could go with a Ricochet. Ricochet has the range to deal with him. And you could have Shelly break down the walls on the enemy side if you want that Ricochet super. Not the same power as Colt. And we see Crow coming in from Nova. They could not choose Shelly, and they could just go with Crow and then Ricochet maybe, or maybe a Brock even. I don't think a Brock would be a very good pick on Kaboom Canyon. There's too much grass. But you do have a Crow, and that Crow can be your spy. He can poison people and make it so the Brock knows where the enemy is. That is possible. We shall see. I see a Holy One. What's up, Extreme Gamer? So, Shelly was picked by Nova to round off their draft. A good defensive pick. I'm not sure I like... Crow is a good pick on Kaboom Canyon in general, don't get me wrong. Crow's not going to match up very well versus Colt, so we'll have to see about that. Now, it's going to depend on who Ray's picks here. If I'm Ray's, I don't know if I like any of these picks. They went with Spike. I was going to say you have to go with a brawler probably who's not a normal Heist pick. Like, I was honestly thinking maybe Nita. Nita's going to match up well versus Crow. Nita's going to match up well versus Daryl. And Nita can match up well versus Shelly. But not a normal Heist brawler. But again, Spike's not a normal Heist brawler either. So we'll see how Spike does. Spike is decent mid-range damage. Doesn't have a lot of health, but he can go around corners. As long as Spike keeps his distance at all times, he'll be fine. Now Spike is going to have to deal with that Crow. And that's not a horrible matchup for either of them. So we'll see who Spikes end up matching up against. And here we go. They are in match. We got Raze in red, Nova in blue. Whoever wins this match wins the first set. Here we go. We got both the long-range guys on the right side for Raze, and they just did a lot of damage to P. Robert. Already got a kill. You see Spike with his super. Let's see if Fog Marley can push up on the side here. He's going to end up dying to the Shelly. Did get his super, though. Shelly has super as well. He's probably going to super this. Oh, it's going to be a great super. Shelly got the super right back. Did die. Did die. Not a total waste. I don't know who you really say won that matchup, as the Bull has his super now. Shelly does have super. But actually, no, Bull doesn't have super. Okay. So at that point, it's totally fine. We'll see how close Bull is. He's probably really close. He's going to chip it on this Daryl or something. Okay, Eric just pushing him back, keeping him low health, making it hard for this Bull to push up. This Bull's just going to heal up. And this Daryl's just trying to get his super right now. Eric's just trying to get kills, let this Daryl come in, do some work. A Spike super, a little desperation. Daryl still doesn't have a super. You see Bull with a super, but he hasn't had a chance to push up yet. He's taken a lot of damage. So if I'm this Bull, I'm looking for them to get out of position and push up. I see right now no one's defending the safe, but you see how far back the Bull is, doesn't quite matter yet. So Crow is probably going to try and play defense here. Still no one with any damage to the safe. Looks like Ryan's waiting for a kill or something to happen so we can charge up. Here comes a Crow jumping on this, getting 2 kills with no health left. P. Roberts still doesn't have his super. Now he has the super. So Daryl is going to be the best option here. I'm really surprised Ryan didn't go in for any supers yet. Make a sort of aggressive push. Here comes a Daryl super. Actually, I think he's going to wait. If I'm him, I want to wait. I want this Bull to get out of position. But you can see this Spike playing defense, waiting for Daryl to super. As soon as Daryl supers, that Spike is going to be all over it. So as Daryl, he's waiting to get some kills. So that's what just happened. You got a kill on the Bull. Now a man down. This is a great time to super. You're still going to see that Spike super, but he missed. But still, no damage to the save. So here comes a tiny bit of damage, and that could be the key in this game with 20 seconds left. But here comes this Bull is going to have plenty of time to come in and super. But it's who died here? This Crow. So Crow's going to be the only one alive to defend against this Bull. 50 damage. He's got to deal 50%, 70%. He's already dead. Here comes a Colt Super. 1% lead. Another Super from Raze. Look at that. With 20 seconds left, Raze was down 40%. And they came back and won right there in a Bull Super and 2 Colt Supers. That Bull Super wasn't enough, but Bob Marley came in with that Colt Super and did 2 kills. Everyone focused in on that Bull on the safe and didn't look out for the Colt. They weren't able to defend the Colt, and that was the game. So Raze wins that first set. Wow. That was a really good first set. So I think we saw the team that drafted Daryl was technically 1 and 2. I don't know if Daryl is a hindrance or a crutch. Because I do understand drafting Daryl first. Man. I know, guys, wasn't that crazy? Seeing a lot of reactions in chat. Sounds like Dwayne's feeling good. Man, oh man. So the next set is going to be in Bounty. Next set's in Bounty. And then if there's a third set, it'll be in Brawl Ball. So no more Gem Grab. Gem Grab was in there twice. We see Bounty with 3 potentials, Brawl Ball with 3 potentials. Heist in there only once. That was our only Heist set. I'm a little disappointed with that. Actually, Heist was probably what I wanted to see the most. Let's get these drafts out of here. So, second set, first game, it's going to be Bounty. And let's see what map it is. Temple Ruins. It's going to be Temple Ruins. Ooh, Patchy finishing it off. They're going to get this win. Oh, that Spike Super! One of them should have gone back. I called it too soon. I shouldn't have said anything. Leopard and Brian are probably like, what the hell, man? Come on, Cory. Oh, look at this Patchy Super. It's going to come in right now. Oh, but he threw it forward. They're not going to be able to get there, I don't think. Ooh, or... No, we should have gone left. Oh. Dang. Alright, so first pick is in. Again, guys, it's on Temple Ruins. It's Bounty. And that first pick, it's a pretty common first pick. Wait, which team is it? It is Raze. And it's Ricochet. Ricochet's just a common first pick. Ricochet just wins his side. Whatever side he's on, he wins. And how many times has Ricochet been nerfed? He's still so good. He's still so good. I think Super Saiyan went the wrong direction with his nerfs. They need to nerf his bounce speed. Until that changes, he's probably going to keep winning because he has to hit like 20% less shots to not win his side. The problem is you get in position because you can't dodge shots in Brawl Stars anymore with auto aim. I mean, none of these guys are auto aiming. It's just the speed of the shots, I guess. Alright, so with Bounty, this is pretty common. You're seeing Brock and Piper picked out of Nova, the 2 really strong guys in Bounty. And girls. And girl. Where is Brock? Why can't I find Brock? There's Mr. Sunglasses. And Piper. And we're seeing Colt. Colt picked from Raze. I like it. Temple Ruins, Colt, even with the range advantage to Nova, there's enough walls. That's just not as big of a deal on this map. And seeing Bo picked We did see a game on Temple Ruins earlier with Bo. I do believe the Bo team lost. I don't really like Bo. I really don't. But we'll see. I don't know if he's the best competitive brawler. But I don't know who they would have picked that would have been a better pick. I don't think there's any clear pick that's better. You know who I want to see? I want to see someone go Pam. Someone go Pam. Temple Ruins is Pam's best bounty map. And there's no throwers. There's a ricochet. But Pam works well with long range. I want to see someone pick Pam. It's up to Cory. He probably didn't hear me. Not that I would recommend him to be listening to the stream while he's drafting. 7 seconds left. I forgot to watch something. They picked Penny. Okay. Interesting pick. I can see a Penny pick. It's going to be really hard for Penny to get a lot of damage, but this will keep up the pressure for them. Brock and Pipe are really good at dealing a lot of damage in hits, but you're going to see in Bounty, these guys are going to be really careful. As soon as they get under a third health, they are healing up. Even sometimes after they get under half health, they are healing up right away. So I guess the one thing with the Bo pick too is now they have a lot more health on their side. They're going to have someone tank some shots while their teammates fall back. Maybe I should just play like a showdown match while we wait. That's what I should have been doing. But I can't quit at any time. It doesn't feel as safe, I guess. You know? I'm short? How can you tell I'm short sitting down? Not that you're wrong. I'm not short, but I'm definitely not tall. I mean, hey, if you want to see how short or tall I am, you can, I guess, probably tell better in Brawl Talk. The last Brawl Talk. No, yeah, Cannon. Right now it's Bounty, and then it is Brawl Ball. Good thing this isn't the past Temple Ruins. I know, the drafting would have been so bad for the past one. I just want to make sure I'm not missing this, guys. I don't think they've made the game room yet. I feel like they're PMing about the game room. When does Brawl Stars release global? Tomorrow? I wish. If only. I just want to make sure someone on Nova's side that I can spectate. Oh, I can remove the bans thing from my overlay. There's no bans in this format. Didn't think about that. So if Raze wins this set, that's right, Jared. If Raze wins this set, they win the whole thing. Nova has to win this set to come back. Well, just to tie it up. The first set was very close, if you missed it. It was 1-1. Raze won the last game in the last few seconds. Oops. I hope none of you joined the room from stream. That'd be awkward. I want to spectate a game, but I don't want to miss the finals. What do I do? Can I capitalize set? Is that bothering you? I thought about capitalizing that. I will do that for you. If I can. There you go, man. Capitalize set. The suspense of waiting, I know. Sorry, Pikachu. I know at the least I can spectate Lester Mo. But I wanted to keep colors the same side. I want to keep Raze red. I just feel like it makes a better viewer experience. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Second set of the finals. Let's do this. We got Nova in blue on bottom and Raze in red on top. Oh, look at everyone going for the middle and already a kill. We get the snipe coming out from Piper and a finish off from Cory. Advantage Nova 3-0 and another kill potentially. Yes, Keenan coming in. Look at this great positioning by Nova. Fantastic teamwork to push people into another teammate to finish them off. All of these kills have been team kills. Exactly what you want about it. Another kill from Nova, 7-0. This is Nova's game right now. It's far from over, 9-0. Good teamwork coming in from Nova. Again, all of these have been team kills so far, except for maybe Keenan's one kill. I'm not sure. Oh, a good super from ND on Cory. Not able to finish him off, though, left with 500 health. There we go. Finally, a Nova member going down. 3 stars. And Raze has control of the map. He's going to be a back cannon from Nova. A good play and able to get a hit, and that's going to push that Ricochet back. I hope they don't see these mines. That is the one unfortunate thing about spectating. And this is going to be a passive play for Nova until they can get a kill and get out of this spawn. It's going to be really hard. Here comes a kill potentially. No, I thought that Penny Bomb was going to get it, but not quite. Oh, here comes a kill. ND down. Brock versus Colt. Brock wins. Another super by Keenan. Nova in clear control, but far from over. If Raze can get 2 kills, and here might be one of them on Keenan, it's going to be really hard for Keenan to stay alive. Did get able to deal a ton of damage, but not enough. A super coming in by Ricochet, not able to deal enough damage, only 2 hits. 30 seconds left, still anyone's game. 5 stars down. Raze needs at least 2 kills, and one of them has to be Cory. So Cory's going to play really passive right now. Unfortunately, that turret he's played is in range by Ricochet. And Ovistria, good or bad, decided to destroy his own wall with 15 seconds left. Let's see if that is going to be to the downfall of Nova or the betterment. 1 kill. Can Cory die? 2 kills. Raze up by 1. This is, 40 health. 40 health, so close. Almost killed Cory. Wow. If ND or whoever got that 1 hit on Cory and then maybe survived, they could have won. I don't know if they could have survived or not. But that was a really close game at the end. A lot of deaths, a lot of damage. I do think Penny was the MVP in that match. Maybe not did the most damage, but just the positioning. Penny helped out. Penny had helped out on almost every kill. Almost every kill Penny had a hit on, whether it was either herself or the turret. Penny was crucial in that match. That was crazy. So again, this happened in the last set as well. Nova won the first game, I believe. Yes, that is true. That is true. Nova won the first game and the other set as well. So now it's switching maps, still bounty, and it's going to be Star Gulch. So drafting is going to be really interesting on this map because, of course, probably the first pick is going to be Piper, right? It's going to be Piper or Brock. You're going to see Piper. The first 4 picks, the first 4 picks are going to look like this. It's going to be something like Piper, Brock, Ricochet, probably Colt, and then what? I guess you go probably Crow, and you could go Bo, I guess. Maybe that's what we'll see. Anyways, the first pick is Nova's, and I'm going to give it away here because their first pick is Brock. And then Raze, of course, picks Piper, and then they pick Ricochet. Exactly what I would do with what was available. And now Nova is probably going to pick Colt, right? I don't know. I don't really love a Colt pick because I feel like Colt's range is not great, but there's not a lot of options. Who else do you go with? You have Brock. Brock is good. But I don't think a penny pick would be very good here. This map is so wide open. You could go with Crow, but as a Crow, I mean, who are you gonna match up with? You're gonna have to, if you're a Crow, you're only gonna match up with their third brawler. They picked Bo. I understand a Bo pick. Guys, if you think about it, Bo picks have lost the 2 times we've seen them. And their third pick, I'm not really sure. Like, after those 3 brawlers, I think you have to go with Colt. I think you do. You can't give Colt to the other team. If they have Colt, I mean, who are you going to pick? Crow? I would just rather have Colt than anyone else, I think. That's what I would say. But we'll see. We'll see what they draft. Yes, so many close games, especially in the finals. No surprise, these guys are awesome. But you keep confusing the actual spectating with the tournament? Sorry. I mean, would you prefer me to not show any matches in between drafts? So they went with Crow. So Nova went with Crow. So I mean, if I'm Raze, I'm picking Colt. There's no way I'm not picking Colt, right? Who are they gonna pick? They pick Colt. We'll see if that comes back to bite Nova, not picking Colt. I mean, if you're Crow, who are you going to match up against with these 3? With Piper. Piper, you can hit once, you're down to 1,000 health. Ricochet just is going to outrange you and is just going to... I mean, it's not going to get a lot of damage on you, but it's just going to pep, and just going to keep you low. Same with Colt. Colt is actually going to probably even be a worse matchup for Crow. I don't know. Let's make sure we don't miss this match, though. Is this the finals? This is the finals. And here we go. It has started. The first set went to Raze. And the first... Wait a minute. This is... the wrong map. I don't think they meant to do this. So this is supposed to be the match. You can see it's the right brawlers. Now it doesn't, thankfully this doesn't actually hurt anything because all you do is just not count it. But now we just wasted 2 minutes. So everyone readied up. I guess we'll just watch something else while we wait. We'll watch Patchy. Next week, you could maybe add team names to the overlay up top in the black bar area next to their score. You mean like when you're looking at gameplay? What Nova team is this? It's Nova Esports. Oh crap, you're right. I have the draft wrong. Thank you for pointing that out. Too bad you can't end friendly battles sooner, right? There should be like a resign button. If like 3 or 4 of the people click resign. I know, now we gotta wait. Tisk tisk. Delay in the finals. Come on. Was Brett OP today or not? I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to any particular person. But it's very much a team thing, very much a band thing here because... Okay, we still got... We're just going to watch this so we know when it ends. I wonder if they're counting this as like practice. Like they're going to be like, oh, I want to practice my shots here. Or are they going to just like show off fake strategies? Now this match doesn't count. This is going to be really confusing. Brett's internet went out. Oh, that sucks. The one thing in mobile esports that's so important is your internet. And you can't control it, really. Alright, 9 seconds until the actual match can start. And I guess Raze is going to have this moral victory at the least. Okay. Now we can start the real one, and hopefully this time it's on Star Gulch. Here we go. Now it's starting. And thank Vaughn Stargoats. Yes. Here we go on Stargoats. And we see Ricochet versus Brock on the side. Ricochet is definitely a hard matchup for whoever's on Ricochet's side. Keenan taking a lot of damage. You see the first kill goes to Nova. The second kill goes to Raze, and Raze got that star. So you see Raze with a 1-star advantage, but a pretty even matchup. Both teams have supers here, and a lot of damage from both sides. ND clearing that wall. You know what? I was thinking it was shooting star. So actually the crow pick is not as bad as I thought. Same with the bow pick. Wow, Raze just guns blazing. ND doing a lot of damage. Nova's got to come back in this game, get a couple kills, obviously. Captain Obvious, thank you. But they need to get a good amount of damage. This crow matchup has not worked out in Nova's favor. And he's going to die here, I think. It's going to be almost impossible to stay alive. Exactly right. And Keenan is trying to be sneaky here and able to get a kill. Not quite. Almost one shot, but he's not going to push up now. He's too low. He's going to just try and chip away, get 1 or 2 shots here and hope a teammate can finish off, and that works exactly. He got 1 shot, his teammate got the rest. So now it's 5-10. You can kill ND. Again, Crow has not been working great. Able to chip away, but just the range is not great on Crow, and Crow's matchup first. Ricochet now, what's he going to do here? He's trying to get, ooh, a great super by ND on this Crow. If Nova wins this, they win the set. They're down 5, though. Nope, I take that back. Down 7, down 9. So this is I honestly think this matchup is heavily going in Raze's favor. And you're seeing this Colt that Nova decided not to pick has easily been the MVP so far. Easily been the MVP. Nova down 9, but if they can kill ND, I mean, they kill ND and Mo. They have the lead, but not anymore. Not with their 4-star Keenan dying. Here comes Alicia getting his first kill as Crow, but 13 seconds left. They got to make something happen here. They need 3 kills. And 7 seconds left. Everyone's low health. Not really going to happen. Here comes some bow mines, but Piper jumping away. Not quite. 6 stars needed to kill both of those people alive. Raze back in this. 1-1. Lester Mo with the star player. I think he stayed alive. I think Colt died a couple times at the end. That's probably why. Yes, ND is a very good Colt. As we saw. As we saw. Alright, so here we go. If Raze wins this next game, they win the finals again. Now, this is a different Raze team than the one team that won the finals last time. You could say this is a redemption run for the current Raze team as they lost in the finals last time. So here they are trying to win it in their second shot. And Nova is looking for even more redemption, having lost to the team they're facing right now. Actually, this matchup is a repeat of the last tournament round 1 matchup. You saw these two teams face each other in the first round. So that could have been a finals pick earlier. So I'm not sure if Raze realized, but they have a pick. 5 seconds left. They did pick. Now let's see what map it is. Terracotta Square. And we see the first pick go to Raze, and they pick Ricochet. I like that pick. I think Ricochet wins any side he's on for the most part. Terracotta Square, if he's facing up versus a Brock, it's maybe not an obvious clear advantage to either brawler. Or even a Piper sometimes. It can depend. So if I'm Nova, I'm just going to go Brock Piper here probably. Right? Let's watch Sam. This is not a league match we're watching here, guys. So it's up to Nova to pick here. They got 2 picks. Jared wants Nova to win this just so we can see a Brawl match. I mean, I want it to go to 3 sets at the least. I want us to go as long as possible. I want it to be as close as possible. It's been crazy so far. I mean, at the least, these first 2 sets have each gone to 3 games. Yeah, next one is Brawl Ball. For some reason I thought it was Gem Grab. Gem Grab would be really fun to watch. Oh! Alright guys, so as I said, it was Piper and Brock from Nova. And Bob said they did a YOLO. Next up is Colt for Raze. That one makes sense. Oops, let's get this right. And then we had a brawler who I wanted to be picked in the first game. I was begging someone to pick it, and they picked it this game. It's Pam. We got the lovely Lady Pam being picked, and for the last pick, Nova goes with Spike. I kind of like the draft for both teams here. We're going to have to see how effective Pam is going to be. Who is Pam going to match up against? If your ideal situation, you want Pam to be facing off for a Spike, I guess, and then Pam just keeps her distance, preferably out of Spike's range, but it's really not a great matchup for anyone. I mean, once Pam gets her turret, as long as it's not on Spike's side, you might be able to keep that turret up a long time, and you might get a lot of use out of that turret. So I can see her turret being really useful, especially with a Colt and a Ricochet on her team, so no matter what side of the map it's on, it'll be useful for your teammates. Now let's try and spectate Nova again. Alright guys, this is a very important match. If Raze wins, they win the finals. If Nova wins, we go to a third set. So, I gotta be honest, I'm hoping for a third set just so I can see more, because this has been awesome. But we will see. A good Piper's never won party since Augustine, but Bob Marley says it's Ricochet. And I can't disagree with that. Here we go. Match start. Alright. Let's see how effective Pam is able to be on Terracotta Square. This isn't a normal Pam map. And here we go. Pam in the middle, Spike in the middle. You got the long range guys on the side. You're seeing Piper win that matchup in the beginning. And Pam win it in the beginning. Oh, 118. Not able to get the kill. Cory, a lot of damage. Let's see if they guys can get a double or triple team on this Colt here and get some kills. But Brock took a lot of damage. And here comes ND being really aggressive on Cory, just pushing Cory back. And Cory's going to have to super. Almost died. You can see how awkward it is to super backwards with Piper. Old Piper would have easily gotten out of range. Here comes a good super by Spike and a finish off by Cory. Here comes Pam's turret up. I don't know if I love that placement. This Ricochet's looking for a good super. Just missed. Went up too far. Too aggressive by Lester Mo. And he gets killed by Keenan. A great super. Keenan didn't see Yelp coming and just took a ton of damage, but a great follow-up by Elvistria getting that kill on Pam. We got a really back and forth battle in this third game of the second set. We got Nova on top by 2. No one with a clear advantage though. Only a 2-star lead and no one really has control of the map. You're seeing Piper being pushed back by Ricochet. It's not a great matchup for Piper, but able to get a shot and push Ricochet back just because Ricochet is not going to want to take that risk. Oh, almost a hit. Just out of range. Here comes ND supering and completely missing, but he did push them back at the least. Cory, not a great position here. He probably wants to switch. He needs some help here from this Spike. Ricochet has great positioning here, but he's also really aggressive and risky. Here comes going to be a super by Lester Mo, and he got a double kill. Ray's now up by 2. Lester Mo almost dead, but 40 seconds left. Who can get the next advantage? You see this Ricochet had a really good matchup on this Piper. Able to get this wall and push Piper back in a great angle. Another super by Lester Mo. A good one, but Elvistria got a super on Raze and finished off by Keenan. 2,200 health. Lester Mo trying to get a kill. Oh, a team kill by Cory and Keenan. Now up by 3. It's anyone's game if Elvistria or Keenan dies. Either it's tied or Raze has the lead. Another kill from Nova. 2 good shots by Cory. Is ND able to get a kill on Ryan or Keenan? Is he able to die? Down 8, Raze down 10. This is looking desperate. 1 second left. Going to a third set. Let's go in the finals of Pro Brawl League. Nova 1, Rays 1. Third set. Here we go in Brawl Ball. Woo-wee! Elvistria with the MVP in this third game. Wow. A lot of back and forth action by both teams. Alright, so I'll tell you the map in just a second. Let me just clear this draft. My heart is racing. Alright. Best of 3 is at 0. I think this is exactly what we wanted. We wanted the best Nova team, the best Rays team, trophy-wise, just talking trophy-wise here, facing off in the finals, and we got a third set. I don't think we could ask for more. I mean, hopefully this next one goes 3 games as well, but beggars can't be choosers. The first game is going to be in Brawl Ball, and it's going to be Triple Dribble. Probably people's least favorite Brawl Ball map, but in draft, anything can happen. So, we will see what happens. This draft has started. 30 seconds left on the first pick. Nova has the first pick. Keenan's mom is yelling. P. Roberts' heart is racing. Oh, that was exciting. A lot of action, a lot of action. Ford just says, Cory, these tournaments are going to get boring fast if it's just Nova versus Rays all the time. I feel you, man. I wish there was more teams, but I can't do anything about the state of the game. I mean, all the top players are just in Nova and Rays. I mean, you got to tell them to form different bands, go in different bands. I can't change that. I mean, it's going to be only 2 Nova teams and 2 Rays teams in the regular season. So there's going to be 4 other teams that have a chance. But that's all I can do. Speaking of the draft, the first pick in Triple Dribble is Spike. Is Spike that OP to be the first pick? Or are they just heart racing, palm sweating, you know? Mom spaghetti? So Rays has 2 picks now. Chart says, dang, this is still going. I know, it's been 3 hours. It's been a long one. It's been worth it. How does a team qualify for PBL? If these guys are playing Brawl Ball, I'm going to quit because they might be on their team. They are, so they're probably practicing. The second season, we will have qualifiers. We haven't decided how we're doing qualifiers yet, or what the requirements are. All of that stuff, not decided yet. So, Rays had 2 picks. And they went with, I think I know what sort of comp they're going for here. They went with Nita, and then they went with Tara. So they're going very control. These guys have a lot of health as well, and they have good range, decent range. Enough range to be able to always do damage and to not be in any really bad situations. So now Nova has their last 2 picks. I would love to see someone pick Mortis here. I don't think they will. And just destroy with Mortis. We see a Dynamite pick. So we're seeing double thrower out of Nova. If I'm Rays, I guess they're just going to pick Barley. That's my guess. But Nova has to decide their last pick here. And I don't know, do you pick Shelly? Or do you just, I mean, you have double throwers, you have the range on these guys. But you sort of need some defense here. Like, what do you do when that Tara supers and then you have a Nita Bear up on the field? Maybe go with Colt. I'm not sure. Or, I mean, do people really do Ricochet? You could do Ricochet. They do Ricochet, okay. I was honestly thinking Ricochet could be good just because he's the best damage on this map, probably. Colt is really good damage, but Ricochet is even better just because it's Triple Dribble. And you know what? Everyone has practiced a Triple Dribble because that's the map up right now in matchmaking. Maybe not everyone. I mean, I don't know if they actually played it or not. Anyways, the last pick is Barley for Rays. Now they got to make a game room, so it'll be a second. But let's not start spectating another match. Actually, I kind of want to. We'll spectate a match really quick. Is this the last test tournament? Yes, it is. So we will start the league in... I don't think Eric is playing, but he could be. No, yeah, he's just playing box. We'll start the league in 2 weeks. So this was the last test tournament. I don't exactly know how we're going to decide which format we're doing. Got to see some more creative names for Pro Brawl League. You mean team names? Yeah. Well, they'll have time to think of some names. Each Nova team has a different name. Each Race team has a different name. So, third set as well. Anyone can play. We're probably going to see Bob Marley back in action. I bet we're going to see Eric. I don't know who their best Brawl Ball players are. You might just pick players because they're really good at Brawl Ball. Could see that happen. We will see. I think they're waiting for everyone to join up still. Happy B-Day, Brawl Stars. Yeah, I mean, I guess... in Finland time, it's already Brawl Stars' birthday. Did they do a post by any chance, or are they waiting till the morning? They're probably waiting till the morning. Keenan is getting yelled at by his mom and they're stalling for time. I have no idea. I see Eric's in a match. I don't know what he's doing. We can watch. He's playing versus bots. I guess Eric is going to be their Ricochet. It could be Eric is stuck in this match and has to finish his match. That is possible, Bob, that he's in this match. If so, that would suck because that's 2 minutes. Quit, Eric! Quit, Eric! When will... Interesting comps? Yeah, really. I feel like Raze's comp is more normal for Brawl Ball. Look at this versus bots. I'm getting the feel good. I don't know why we're really watching this, but I don't know what else to watch. We'll just wait. But there's so much time left on Eric. Eric. I see, so they were looking for a 5-minute break. But that was 5 minutes ago, so do they still need a break? It has been going pretty fast-paced. On the other side, you have other players on your roster. If you need someone else to play, you can. So, I don't think in normal modes... Actually, normally there is a break in between some matches, but... Here we go. Eric's match is almost done. Eric got the star player. Thank God. Bots are a tough comp, to be honest. He wants actual competition to play with the bots. Bots were better than your average player when auto aim dropped. Bots got really good when auto aim dropped. Like auto aim Colt, auto aim Ricochet as bot. Dude, they were insane. Was Frank picked at all this tournament? No, Frank wasn't picked once. I'll tell you who I haven't seen be picked. Not that it's possible they haven't picked. I haven't seen El Primo be picked. Frank. That's it. I mean, we've done every single game mode. And Frank and El Primo were the only ones to never be picked. Everyone else got picked. Oh. I guess the game started. Alright, I missed 15 seconds. My bad, guys. We didn't miss too much, though. 1 kill on each side. Alright, finals, third set, guys. Let's get excited. Third set of the finals. We got double thrower from Nova versus double aggro from Raze. So who's going to have better luck? More health or more control? A good super by Ice Spike to get the kill. Now we're going to 3-on-2. But are they going to really be able to take advantage of this? I mean, ideally, they need some walls broken by their dynamite here. And there you go. There's going to be some great wall breakage. Can they pass it, Eric? Eric is going to try and get this goal. He does. Ooh, across the line. And the first goal goes to Nova. Almost stopped it. Not quite. Here, Eric's going to break some more walls and get a super on Ryan, but he goes down in the process. Here comes a super by Bob Marley, and they have good control here, but I don't know if they're going to be able to finish this off. And a good kill by Ice Spike with no health remaining finishes off the last member of Raze. And let's see if they corner this with a minute in the game. Now, here's a question for you guys. Let's pretend this stays in the corner for the rest of the game. What's more boring, a really low-scoring bounty game, or where they corner the ball in Brawl Ball with a minute left? Because this is how competitive Brawl Stars is going to be. I know it maybe isn't exciting, but if you have high stakes on the line, what team isn't going to do the most safe play? Which in Brawl Ball is going to be cornering it. And look at this, we got a lot of kills here, but can they capitalize? It's in the corner, and no one spawned on the right side by Nova, and then a perfect super by Ryan, and there's your goal. So even though it was cornered for 30 seconds, with 14 seconds left, Raze got that final goal to tie it up. So now in 10 seconds, all these walls are going to be down, and I think the advantage goes to Raze's team. Ryan has been doing a lot of work ever since he got his super. And here comes Eric, just died on ND, and now it's a 2-on-1. Can Ice Spike get the kill? Oh, passes to Keenan with a super, and the goal to win the game. A great super pass by Ice Spike going ahead to Keenan. I wasn't expecting the super pass. That was perfect. I was expecting the super shot. That was even better, though, because Keenan had the position to get the goal. And I think that's what their Bob Marley had his positioning for, was for the shot from Ice Spike. Great finish. So first game in the third set goes to Nova. So Nova needs one more win to win the finals. Raze, they gotta win to survive. They gotta win to survive. Just to keep playing. So next game, still Brawl Ball, right? Is going to be Backyard Bowl. So everyone is familiar with Backyard Bowl. Probably the most played, most well-liked Brawl Ball map, I think. So we're gonna see the first pick from Raze is going to be Tara. It's going to be Tara. And then Nova has 2 picks. And they're going to go with Nita as their first one. And if they're going to go with Nita, well, to be honest, I think they probably pick Colt here, right? Don't you pick Colt? I don't know if they have someone who really likes Colt or not. I definitely think in Brawl Ball, it does depend on what you prefer a lot. Let's watch something while we are waiting. And they go with Colt, right? What I thought they would do. And now Raze, I don't know, do you go with... I haven't seen anyone pick Shelly so far in Brawl Ball. Actually, did we see one Shelly? We might have seen one Shelly. I'm not quite sure. I'm honestly surprised Shelly hasn't been picked that much, though. But I feel like you mostly see Shelly. I mean, I think one thing that's interesting is we're consistently seeing Nita picked over Shelly in Brawl Ball. We've consistently seen Nita being picked more. I think Nita is just, here we go, we do see a Shelly pick now. But I think the reason has been that Nita's better chip shots, has better consistent damage, and then just having an extra 5,000 health on the field with a bear just allows you to really push people back, especially since there's some people where that bear really doesn't match up well against. Like a Dynamite, not going to do very well versus a bear. Tara, okay, right? But it takes the Tara a good amount of hits to kill it. Even another Nita, I don't know if that's a great example, but anyways, Raze has their last pick, and they go with Brock. Wow, not a very typical brawler for Brawl Ball. So, a good Brock. I mean, you got some range here, and you didn't have Colt available. That's probably what they're looking for, is a ranged damage dealer, and it's also one that can break down walls. But you could have picked Ricochet. So as Nova, are you going to pick Mortis here, or do you have... If you have someone who really likes Mortis, I would probably take Mortis. Actually, no, I take that back. Because Raze has Tar and Shelly, so I probably don't want Mortis. If they had a different comp. This is a good enough Mortis map. But for Tar and Shelly, it's a little questionable. So I think with that in mind, they didn't take Mortis, and instead, they took Crow. So Crow, he's not as good in Brawl Ball as he used to be. But he's going to match up pretty well versus Tar and Shelly. He's going to... I mean, Tar, not a perfect matchup, but able to chip away at both of these brawlers and keep them from charging their super very fast, and just keep them constantly poisoned. He's not going to match up very well versus Brock, but Brock doesn't have the most range on this map, and there's enough walls where Crow can keep that in mind and just chip shot away at people constantly. So here we go. We see Brock going middle, just firing shots right away. Pretty normal action here, and we see Tar getting that wall. And now we're going to see who can get this first kill, and it's going to be Nova. Nova gets this first kill. Now, guys, if Nova wins this game, they win the whole tournament. So pressure on. Nova gets the first 2 kills, and then Bob Marley responds. And he has his super, and he's doing a lot of damage right now. And neither team is really going to be able to make much of a push until they get some walls down, unless they get a team wipe. If they don't get a team wipe, they need to get these walls down. So we see, you know, some front walls being taken down by Raze, but you really need this big back stretch of 8 walls in a row. You need some of those walls taken down. Here's Endy. He's going to get some more walls down. And a super on Eric. And, oh, great recovery by Eric with 400 health, able to get a kill. And here's Ryan. He's going to try and super and kill, but Ice Spike with a good response. And Bob Marley unable to finish off the Crow. But that Crow must be too much, able to quickly dodge those Brock shots. And here comes these walls being taken down that were actually to Raze's advantage, probably, as they had that short range. Here's going to be Endy with a great super, and Bob Marley finishing it off, and the first goal goes to Raze. So Raze trying to stay alive and win this game. They have to win to survive. Here comes this range of Brock has really been beneficial for Raze. He's done a ton of damage so far. He's going for a super shot to try and end it all. Unable to do so. Here comes Ice Spike. He's going to pass ahead to Kino once he heals up a little bit, and then maybe he's going to jump on either Bob Marley or not. But with none of these walls down, it's going to be really hard for Nova to make a push. Eric doesn't have his super. I don't know how close he is to getting it. But here comes a bear for Nova. Here comes a lot of damage, a Crow jump, and Ice Spike should be able to score here. And he will. It's going to be 1-1. 30 seconds left. Final set. Nova with the 1-game advantage. The pressure is on. If Nova scores once, this tournament is over. Raze, it keeps going. Here comes, oh, Bob Marley's going to be able to super shot him. He does. The game is over. It's 1-1. We got a third game in the second set. No, third set. Okay. Wow. So, whoever wins this next game, I think Bob Marley was a clear MVP there. Just gotta say, a lot of Brock just did great work. His range was, I think he did the most damage, and he had that, obviously, the clutch key goal at the end there. Now, whoever wins this next game wins the whole tournament. I don't think we could have asked for anything more. Nova versus Raze going to each game, every single set, going to 3 games. Every set going to 3 games. And this last map is Pinhole Punt. Wow. Nova has the first pick on Pinhole Punt. Guys, I'm too excited. I don't want to watch these. I don't want to spectate any games. I just want to look at this draft. Don't sleep on Brock Star. I know. Brock was the last pick of the draft. Well, the second to last pick of the draft. And he did work. I think Brock was the clear MVP there. So, first pick is in. And it's going to be Colt. Colt, very, very key. And who picked that? It was Raze. Raze picked Colt. I'm guessing that's going to be ND. We're going to see ND on Colt probably. And here comes a Tara pick out of Nova. Tara has been really key in the mid to late game. Early game has tended to struggle, but early game is usually a little hard to score goals in Brawl Ball unless you have a Mortis. Just because you need those walls being taken down with a lot of these comps. They're very controlling. So we see Nova going with that control style comp, and they're going with Nita as their second pick. No, I'm sorry. I did the order wrong. Nova had the first pick. And then Raze went Colt and Nita. Okay, this makes sense. So, and now Nova has 2 picks. So they picked Tar as their first pick. Tar definitely good on Pinhole Punt. I'm like running out of water. Actually, no, I'm not. So now we see Spike being picked by Nova. They're going for some damage. I do like Spike on Pinhole Punt. My guess, they could go with Shelly here, or they could go with Crow. You don't necessarily need someone who can break walls, but it does help. I mean, Raze having Colt is going to be really beneficial on this map. I think Colt's going to be a key pick, but obviously it's going to depend on who Nova picks to match up versus their Colt. I think that's going to be the key of this match. Tar can definitely kill Colt, but until Tar has super, it's going to be really hard. So they go with Ricochet. That's kind of what I thought they would do. You went with the Ricochet pick almost purely to match up with this Colt. Now Ricochet is good regardless, but you would definitely rather have Colt. So Nova with a very damage heavy comp. It's very damage heavy. You can get a lot of kills. This comp is going to be great at getting kills, but the question is going to be, can they convert those kills into goals? So let's see what Raze's last pick is. It's going to be Shelly. I like that pick. I think that fits really well with their team comp. They have a lot of different ways they can break down walls. I'm going to give the matchup advantage to Raze. I don't want to jinx them. But I like their comp a little bit more. I think the key here is going to be Tar. I think Tar is going to be the key to this matchup. If Tar can get some clutch kills, I also think how much ND can open up the walls is going to be really important. If Eric wins these early matchups, and here we see both of them taking damage, ND getting a little out of position here, but same with Eric, and both of them are going to die, and we're going to see 2 kills go right away to Raze. I don't think this is going to turn into a goal, but they are able to build up their super some, and this ball is going to get cornered right away, and it's going to be hard probably for Nova to get this out unless they get a bunch of kills. So this is going to be a good chance for Raze to have their Colt build up a super and break down some of these walls. So this is actually a good chance for Nova to push up the ball, but no one went and got it. So they're just going to have to try and keep building up damage, and they're getting a lot of damage. Good damage from the Ricochet, good damage from the Spike, a lot of damage overall. Let's see if Ice Spike can push this ahead, get a kill. That Shelly did finally get super, but ND with almost no health. Oh, I think this might be a goal here. Oh no, a great super by Bob Marley to push out the ball. I thought that was a sure goal. I don't know if he just misfired or if it got interrupted by Bob Marley's super, but Keenan was so close to scoring. Bob Marley did break a few of his own walls in the process, but he stopped a goal. So we're seeing, oh, a missed super by Keenan, and Bob Marley has the ball right by the goal. He is going to die. And here we go. ND finally breaking down those walls. He's just spent a lot of time in the enemy area. And Ice Spike is just going to corner. He doesn't want to take any risks. So here we see Raze in pretty good position. If they can get a kill or two and have the ball, they can make a good push. But we're seeing the ball cornered, and then control is mostly in Nova's favor. Doing a little bit more damage, but they're not going to be able to do anything with it with that ball being cornered right now. Eric's going to push up right now, and ND just missed his super, so now is Nova's time to make a bit of a push. At least give themselves a little bit better positioning. Overall, I feel like they've done more damage up the map, but it hasn't resulted in anything so far. Ice Spike trying to use the super to make a kill. Here comes, he gets 2 of them. No kills yet. 2 kills, maybe? Eric able to win that, but it's 1 versus 1, and Eric's just going to back off and try to make sure nothing happens here. 24 seconds left. One goal could easily win this match. Here comes ND trying to make the most of it, and this is looking pretty good for Raze right now. Here they have a super shot potentially. If they can get a kill on Eric, it's up to Ryan, maybe? No. Good defense from Nova, and here you go, a 2-on-1. They're going to corner this and wait for overtime, or maybe they just want to give the ball to Keenan. They are going to corner this. I'm not sure what their strategy is. They didn't really need to corner that. I don't know if they're just trying to get kills first. They're playing it safe at the least. I don't know if they wanted to wait for this bear to go down, but here they got 2 kills at the least. So now they're going to push up, and Bob Marley has his super, but with all these walls down, it's going to be hard for Shelly to get the same close distance that Shelly was getting before. Here comes a super by ND and by Eric. Both of them sort of missed. Here comes a super by Ice Spike getting 1 kill. Can Keenan get a super shot for the win to end the series? No! He tried. He almost had the angle. Ryan finished him off. 30 seconds left. We got an overtime matchup. Can anyone get this last kill? A super by Keenan to miss just barely. And we're seeing Nova getting pushed back really close. Another super by Bob Marley and ND. I don't know if any team's going to... Here comes all 3 Nova members are up. Only 1 for Raze. Can they get the position? Oh no, just missed. And this is going to be cornered. I think this is going to be a tie. This is going to be a tie. So what happens in a tie? This is the first tie I've seen. Kind of sad this ended in a tie. But we get some more action. So what happens in the event of a tie is you do the same map with the same players in the same draft. So these guys should start up right away. Maybe give them 30 seconds break. But this next one is the exact same draft. Wow, so we get even another game. This is crazy. I know both sides, I really think it was more Nova probably. Nova had control most of the match, but they just cornered it a lot. And they didn't really bring it up the map. They sort of just kept it cornered. And then they got 2 or 3 kills, and then they brought it up. But by then, I mean, it was sort of like Bob was saying to Vancha, keep putting in the corner, boys. Well, here we go. Here's the next game. Or this is the last game, right? If there's another tie, I'm gonna be pissed, and we're gonna need some sort of rule. I don't know what other rule we could do to prevent ties, though. There's no real tiebreaker. I'm like out of words. Right now we're seeing a little bit of, oh, I think this might be, if Keenan can get a super shot. Oh, he tried to super shot, bounce it, and he missed. He couldn't finish it up. Now, normally, what you do there is you bounce it, and it hits the first wall on the left over there, and it bounces in with a super shot. Here comes Bob Marley. He's going to super... Didn't get the kill on Ice Spike. If he had gotten the kill, he could have gotten a goal here. Oh, ND getting a really good kill. If he can finish off Keenan, maybe. Not quite. Keenan able to respond, had all his shots, and in close range was able to do a lot of damage. Wow, this game is much closer than it was last time. Ice Spike with great defense, but... everyone is dead, and here comes some desperation supers, and Raze is going to get this first goal. So, guys, this game is not going to be a no-goal game at the least. Here we go. We got some damage coming up from both teams. This game has been much more fast-paced. I don't think anyone wants a third game here. A lot of damage. Wow. 2 kills by 3 kills total. Can Bob Marley die here? Yes, he does, but Ice Spike is alive, but not able to score here, and no walls down for Nova so far. Now, I mean, they don't have those wall breakers, so this is like last time, and they're just going to corner it, and I don't know if I blame them, but they got to score. And here comes Bob Marley doing complete work. If someone spawns on the left side, they can defend. But otherwise, oh, this is game. And that's it. This one much quicker. Raze wins the second test tournament for Pro Brawl League. What an amazing, amazing tournament. Good games to both teams. That was fantastic. I will, of course, update this, even though it perhaps isn't the most important thing. Good games to Nova. Good games to Raze. I think this tournament finals was much more exciting than the last one. Each one went to 3 games. The last set went to 4 games even. And that was amazing. I don't know. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. The next Pro Brawl League match, the regular season is starting. We will decide in the format. I'll let you guys know. Pro Brawl League is next going to be up on June 28th. So in 2 weeks. On Thursday in 2 weeks. Good games to everyone. Really well played to both teams. That was by far the best finals. And that was amazing, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Obviously, I don't have much else to say. I have also been streaming for like 3.5 hours, so I'm a little tired. And guys, I'm just going to end the stream here. There's really not much else to do. I hope you enjoyed. The next Pro Brawl League is in 2 weeks. Guys, if you want more information, join the server. I'll put the server in the chat, actually. I'll do that before I go. If you guys want more information, join the Discord server. And guys, that's going to be it for today's stream. I hope you really enjoyed watching Pro Brawl League. Thank you so much for doing so. And I will catch you later.